So Eric will show up eventually. So a recap of what you guys are doing right now. A ghost came out and said, "Hey," a ghost of the former king said, "Hey, go find my tomb. Go talk to my friend the worm." He had a worm friend, and some gnome knows about it. So you took the gnome, you rescued the gnome out of jail, and the gnome led you. Said, that, "Yeah, there's a cult of the worm in this old Fey town in the Darklands, and this cult of the worm might know something about this worm that you guys are looking for." And she kind of led you there. She knew her way in the Darklands quite well. She took you to the Fey town, but she said, "Hey, deep gnomes aren't really liked in here, so this is as far as I can go." So you guys are now getting into this Fey town to try to find out more about this worm, and maybe even more about this cult of the worm, because they might seem to know something about it. Okay, so let's take you to that town, so to speak. Is this it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. So you guys just talked to some rat dude that said, "Hey, I don't know my name. Can you find it for me?" Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention, and I apologize. It's a good thing I do it now, because you guys, even if I told you late last week, you may not have remembered. He wants to give you the item that this satyr, because he made a deal, right? And he got this item. It's a curved brass flute that functions as a magic wand of fairy fire, but requires 2 hands to play and activate. And he says, "This is the item that I traded for." He's going to give it to you to say, "Hey, can I get a refund?"
Okay.
So can I put this item back and get his name and reputation back? That's what he wants. All right. Where to?
Well, I think we only got one way to go.
It's true, but you never know. Players have a way of doing odd things sometimes.
I would really like to get over the chasm, not just hang out on this delay tight.
Yeah. So torches glow with violent flame, cast cool light from the walls of this small stalactite-mounted fortress. A rope bridge leads from the ledge to the main door, which is flanked by tentacle statues of a regal nymph. Rickety wooden gates block the various doors and perches that emerge from the stalactite at various levels. And there are some redcaps guarding this gate. Well, a lot of them, actually, more than a dozen. And they love to be entertained, as you know. So you will have 2 social rounds at 15 minutes apiece to influence the redcaps on this gate. So influencing, of course, is the whole discovery and influence thing. We've done this quite a lot. I won't bother putting us into a social combat. I'll let you guys kind of decide who goes first and all that.
We'll follow the player listing at the bottom.
You don't have to, because the discovery is nature or perception. And after that, again, for influence, you can wing it or use a discovery to find out what will influence them. So
I'm getting ready to have to step away for a minute, so can I go ahead and do a discovery?
Please.
Sure. And you want nature, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Perception is a little better, but I'm guessing.
Okay, there's both. You can make your choice.
Well, I'm hoping the DC is lower.
Okay, you successfully discovered that one influence skill is medicine, vividly discussing anatomy, which of course redcaps will be quite happy about. That might influence them. Anybody else want to try any more discovery or try to influence?
Since that one doesn't help me, if no one else is going to try, I suck, but I'll try perception. Does anyone else have nature that they want to try first?
I believe you have a party sheet that can tell you these things.
Maldurin's got +10, which is pretty good.
That's correct. Maldurin does have a +10.
That sounds good, yeah.
Critical success, but you learn 2 more influence skills for these red crabs. Athletics for physical competition and performance.
All right, at least I have something I can roll against now. Jake, did you want to do anything first?
I'm gonna do performance.
So you're going to try to influence. Okay, so here is the performance check.
Nobody.
Hey, we got a magic flute you could use.
Toot magic flute. Success! You have gained 1 influence point. I believe Todd is the only one left of this next round. The only one left.
So I will do the.
Well, you can try to discover more influence skills.
Nope, athletics? I'm going to try athletics because I'm actually skilled in it because I made sure everyone was. Figuring that.
Oh, that is a fail. Round 2. Randall said he was going to try to. What do you say? Influence with medicine. So I have to actually put him on the. For me, I have to put him on the ground to be able to do it.
He's falling.
So he's going to try with medicine.
Ooh, nice.
Success. So you're at influence 2. You have 3 more people to try new things, to try to influence these guards or discover new influence skills.
I'll try perception to find more skills because I suck at everything else. So.
Perception to try to find more influence skills.
I got it.
That is a critical success. So you also learn that deception and intimidation works on these people.
I think they just don't like you, Sten.
All right, so it's just Maldurin and Petro left. Remember, this is the last round for any sort of influencing.
I'm gonna do another performance because you said intimidation and deception.
I said medicine, athletics, performance, deception, and intimidation.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully they like my performance.
So that is the fail. Yeah. You're still at 2 points. Terry, it's all up to Maldurin. What would you like to do?
Maldurin's going to do some athletic prowess demonstrations here.
Athletics, there is a athletics check. It's all up to you now. That's a success. So you actually got influence 3, which is which was the first threshold. So good for you. The red caps find you amusing enough to half the entrance fee. And they will also let you challenge 2 red caps, to a group duel without provoking the whole outpost. If you win, you can enter without any fee.
So 2-on-2?
2-on-2, other words, you pay the fee. The fee, by the way, is 10 gold per person.
Oh, Lord.
So you can pay the 40 gold, there's only 40 right now, or pay 20 gold because you guys were influenced, or fight 2 of them, and if you succeed, you'll get for free.
What would you guys like to do? I'm fine with paying my gold and just going in. Oh, and when they say 10 gold, do they specifically mean 10 pieces of gold or just 10 GP equivalent?
10 GP equivalent. 10 gold pieces.
It's important because they're fey.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes they ask for pieces of silver.
Yeah.
Or
children.
I flexed on my hat to my axe, and I'm like, I'm willing to battle.
So 1 person to pay, 1 person to battle. What's your being that Randall stepped away? I guess it's up
I'm
to
back.
Jake. Oh, okay.
What do
Fight
you
or
vote,
pay?
Randall?
Hey,
Pay.
Jake?
Jake?
Petro also votes to pay.
All right,
All
so
right.
that is 5
Very
gold for each of you. Get past the gate.
All right.
Sorry, Darren. They look scary.
it's not going to give us any more experience.
Well, from what I understand from Randall, fighting in combat is actually not fun unless there's a goal. And 20 gold is not enough.
That's true.
All right. I debited my 5 gold, but
Okay.
I think fighting is always fun.
Well, you can always pick a fight somewhere in the city. I'm okay with this.
Oh, I
Well,
mean,
there's
fair
a
fights.
guy who's got a name that we want to get back.
Okay, so where to now, folks? I did recommend that. I did mention that the rat folk said that there was a place there called Bottom Feeders, which is an inn. But other than that, you can just explore the town, and I believe you're looking for things, are you not?
We should probably go ahead and get set up in a room. Maybe
I agree.
see what rumors we can hear in from other travelers.
That sounds
I
like a good
concur.
idea.
Okay.
I'm not against having a drink and a smoke.
The Bottom Feeders. Okay, so a series of dilapidated buildings jut from a large stalactite as if impaled by the stone. Windows emit some of the only warm-colored light in the city, and the music emanating from within seems calm and collected compared to the din of nearby markets. The sign above the entrance features a catfish with enormous whiskers and a pair of legs protruding from its closed mouth. It just ate somebody.
Can I tell what kind of legs?
That matters.
I was just curious.
They're very shapely.
I mean, it's just a sign, right? So they're not real legs, just a picture of a sign.
Yeah.
Humanoid, definitely. Not Spriggan. Or Quickling.
Let's go on.
Okay. So inside, it's a tavern and an inn. There is the female kobold innkeeper named Meltek and her family operate and maintain the place. I mean, this whole structure looks like it could fall at any moment as the stalagmite has been damaged, so only a kobold will set up shop here.
How damaged does it look?
It looks like it could fall at any time. Mind you, it's been like that for 10 years. So,
Do I think I could fix it?
no, definitely
Okay.
not. The stalagmite, if you look at it, is quite in the map there. It's quite large. It's not a lot you can do about it. Meltuck
Get a drink.
offers suitable rooms for 5 silver piece a person per day. And yeah,
I will acquire a room for 2 days to begin with.
Yes.
because you don't have any silver, you're just spending a gold.
Because I don't have enough silver, so I'm spending a gold. You got it.
Luckily, the character sheet actually allows you to pay 5 silver, I believe, and it just calculates it, does it not? Or
Oh, does it? No, that's
maybe
nice.
I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
No,
Did-
you're correct. It's just the remove value, not type.
Yeah, okay. Gee, I wish the D&D version would catch up to that. Yeah.
So we're trying to find someone who owns a guy's name that we need.
So just so you guys understand, so I just want to make sure you guys understand, why are you here?
Here to find the cult of the worm.
Why?
Because the dead guy's ghost wanted us to find it, and I think it has something to do with finding his tomb, but I'm sort of conjecturing at that point because I am a little bit lost.
So my recap at the beginning of the game session was lost.
And
I
he
knew that
left. He left after this great expedition.
He did. That's right.
No, he left on his own and disappeared a long time ago.
And
Yeah.
we're referring to the Sky King, correct?
Yes.
We're trying to find a worm, aren't we? His worm pet.
You're trying to find his worm pet. Why?
Because this ghost asked us to talk to him to help find him.
To help find the worm?
The guy. No,
To help
the
find
king.
what
He
happened, I
didn't
think,
die.
to him, the Sky King.
The king wants you to find his tomb.
Okay.
He says that the worm knows the way.
Okay.
And that's why he pointed towards the gnome that will help you to find the worm, to find
And
his...
the gnome
She's not
said
with you
that-
anymore.
Yeah, she said that this place has a cult of the worm that would know more about it.
Correct.
That's why we came here.
Excellent. Okay.
And then the rat folk outside wants his name back that he sold
Yes,
to...
that's totally a
a-
side quest. Absolutely a side quest, but yes. The main quest is find the cult to find the worm. The worm should find where his actual tomb is. His real tomb, not the one that they made in the city for him.
Right.
So, just
When you
like...
say side
I-
quest,
it-
I say main quest.
It's funny. I watch a lot of YouTube videos about DMing and stuff like that. I try to keep my things sharp. And one of the things they said to make sure for storyline is treat it like Dora the Explorer. If it's not 2 steps, it's past players' ability to follow the plot.
Yeah.
So
Agree.
find the worm, find the cult to find the worm.
Yep.
Find the
Yeah,
worm
that's it.
to find the tomb.
Sky King's tomb. Yeah,
That's
okay. Got it. So yes, I'm going to ask the wonderful little kobold. I have a question for you. Do you know of a cult of the worm that might reside in these parts?
She looks a little bit nervous, and she says, yes, but be careful about talking about it, as, the queen gets very angry at any mention of such a thing. So, just be careful, okay?
Oh, I thank you for your advice. I'm new here and do not know the ins and outs of what is happening. Why does the queen not like the cult?
Well, the cult tried to overthrow her. So,
Oh.
yeah, they said the worm was giving them the power, that the worm was heaven sent to be able to take over, to remove her from the throne. And, of course, they failed. And that's why they don't want to talk about it at all. I know my partner, Fergus, knows more about it, but I love my partner very much, and I don't think you should talk to him about it.
I will respect your wishes on this. Can you point out your partner so I make sure I not...
Fergus, that leprechaun over there telling stories.
Okay,
And
thank
this makes me sad that we didn't do this game on March 17th.
So you don't have to use your your bad Irish accent that everyone has?
I.
All right.
Is the queen's name Philogrum? Nymph Queen Philogrum or something to that? Philogarm?
Close. Philogarma. So that is a lot closer than I would expect anyone else to do. So good for you on that. Philogarma. Queen Philogarma. In fact, I will copy paste her
name
name.
too, right?
The worm definitely had a name.
Was it Tora U?
No, start with a Z. Or Z for you Americans. No? Nobody?
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
checking.
Spelled Taroue.
Zachary.
Zoga Totoru. I will copy paste the name there.
Oh, so I had the last name.
Hey, you were close. Again, closer than most people. So good for you.
And who was that?
Who was what?
Zogo Totaro.
The worm.
Worm. Sounds like a fairy tale that I wrote. The Queen and the Worm.
That's the worm we're looking for, and this is the queen of this realm, who doesn't want us talking about the worm
Well,
cult.
city, but yeah.
Can I engage in the conversation with the bartender for a period of time and talking about cave lore and maybe try to gather information that she otherwise wouldn't have put out about the cult?
She says that her partner knows more about the cult, but she has asked you not to approach him on it because she's very protective of her partner, who is Fergus, the leprechaun.
Fergus.
Fergus. And there's no F in his name.
Honorable proprietor, do you have another person that we could go to and talk to? Because it's important that we locate this worm.
Maybe you could go about town and ask about it. But again, be warned that the queen might take interest in you if you keep asking about this cult.
All right, fair enough. You know, guys, maybe the easier route would be to go to the queen and just say, hey, do you want us to see if we can't fix this worm problem she's got? And she'll tell us where to go.
Yeah, straight to jail. It is a very valid option. Trying to think if there is a cult of the worm, where would I hang out if I was the cult of the worm?
I'd rather try to find them ourselves. Anybody good at like gathering information in secret?
I don't know if there's a specific one for that. I know there's the generic gather information.
What about society? Would that be an appropriate skill roll to find out, who might be aligned with whom in amongst the town?
Here in the inn, no.
No,
but if you go explore the town, then maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking of going out about the town. Maybe with like a stealth so that they don't also know that I'm, probing.
Another option is go back to 2005 and look for the Age of Worms from Paizo.
Is that actually what it's based off of?
No.
Oh, okay. Because that would have been amazing.
What time of day is it now? Because I did use a couple spells.
Sure. Whatever you want it to be.
Do y'all want to rest and get a fresh start in the morning?
Maybe?
Petro, how are you looking on spells?
Well, he wasn't here last week, so he's good.
Yeah.
I'm only down one level 1 spell, but I am a wizard, so I can prepare different spells.
I don't see any harm in resting tonight. We just got here, get settled in.
Yeah, just hang out in the inn. Becoming slightly less unknown commodity.
I would like to. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
I was just going to say, who had that magic flute?
You have it.
Yeah, you.
See? Easy.
So I don't have an actual item to give it to you.
Okay, cool.
It
gave fairy fire?
Yeah, it's a curvy brass flute that functions as a magic wand of fairy fire, but requires 2 hands to play and activate. I didn't think you were going to use it, as it was something is more of a story item than a combat item.
Can I listen
Oh,
to the
okay.
leprechaun? He's
Oh,
telling-
sure.
doing
Yeah, if you
music
guys
and
are.
things like
Yeah,
that?
yeah, he loves telling stories. Apparently, he just absolutely loves telling stories, and you can tell, like most Irish stories, they are completely.
And that's when he died?
they, they have a root of truth, but very embellished.
All right. I'm going to
There
listen
I
to his
was.
stories.
Flying
I
on
want
the. I was flying on a copper dragon over top of Valeria. The dragon had a wounded wing, and I was on the wing trying to repair it as a screech of manticores came to... Yeah, so, you know.
Gotcha. I don't want to guide his stories at all, but I'm trying to pick up if he's subtly dropping any information about the worm.
He is not. I
Okay.
like the way you think, but he is... Anytime, by the way, in any of my games that I say, I like the way you think, that usually means that type of thing is going in the correct direction or something you will need to do later. So when I say things like that, it usually means that you're going the right direction. Just not yet.
All right. In the course of the night, while I'm sitting there drinking, can I attempt to make an impression on the leprechaun with a cave lore story?
On the make an impression to make him friendly towards you. Okay.
Yes.
You make him friendly towards you. He tells you more stories.
Thank you. I
Okay.
like this little guy. He's fun.
I was gonna say I want to do that by giving him background music to his stories, but it seems like we already got friendly, and that's good.
Oh, you can be helpful. So you can just do it to be helpful. Again, though, I mean, you can ask him. To, like, you know, you got him at the helpful part, even with your stories and with your things. Is that you could ask him about it, but just remember that his partner asked
Does
you
not want
to.
us. Yeah, and hence I'm not going to.
Yeah, can wait. Maybe we'll find him out in the world somewhere.
So get him away from his partner, and you know, then ask the questions. This seems like real life.
Well, see if we can find what we need without involving them first.
All right. Yeah, and then we'll go up and say, so why don't your wife want you to talk about this stupid cult?
He looked at you oddly, and he says, "I don't have a wife. And what cult are you talking about?"
I'd say nothing because I was very specific saying I would not go this route at all, and I'm sticking to it.
Without any answer from the person that asked him, he goes back to telling stories and playing his music.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's it for.
So,
Yeah, just spend the rest of the night.
All right, go ahead and do a rest. You spend the night. Oddly enough, the stalagmite does not collapse. So,
that would be a very short campaign suddenly.
well, not that short. You guys are what, session 5, session 6? Not that short. Okay, pretty short. The next day, what is your plan?
To sort my spells to a more useful entourage of stuff that will be useful. Alright, we'll go with that. Now I can rest. Alright.
My deal would be to walk around town, gathering information, learning about, generally how well liked the queen is, as a roundabout way of finding out who doesn't like her. Because
I'd
they
also like
might
to
be willing to give us information.
I'd also like to see if we can find out if any prisoners were taken during this conflict. Maybe we can interrogate one of those.
Interesting. So you're going to go around town trying to find information. Is that what I understand? Or
Yeah.
are you staying in the bar?
And
Around town.
if possible, I would try to see if I could use perception to spot any members or any markings that would signify the cult of the worm.
Do you know what markings you're looking for?
Anything that has like a worm in it.
Okay. So, someone walking around with a ball of tequila or something similar. Got it.
Maybe you should ask the bartender.
That would
if
be a start.
They know what this symbol is, and that way, we don't have to bug the significant other.
She asks.
This
She
is
says she does not know anything about the cult. She
Okay.
knows that her partner does. She is asking again, even though she glares at Maldurin, to please don't bring it up with him, as it is dangerous to talk about.
We're trying to figure it out on our own.
So, wander around town? Is that what I hear?
Wander around town, and while we're wandering around town, I'm also looking for a name stealer.
Okay,
So we have a
name
side
stealer.
quest.
So this name stealer, like, how are you looking for this name stealer? Do you remember anything about this name stealer? I know
He's in a
that I
market.
told you. He's in a market. Anything else? Sounds like bad notes to me.
No notes is what the problem is.
Good luck. I gave you his former name and even his race. Okay, well, good luck with that. You guys are wandering around. So you're just going to be kind of looking for signs of the cult. Maybe something will come out, or just want to like ask every person that comes by, hey, do you know about this worm cult? Hey, do you know about the worm cult?
When we're in the market, I'm also going to ask about, do they know anyone who makes deals for names? Because
Steals
maybe
for
someone else
names.
knows something about it.
All right. So as you guys are trying to scope out this place, I mean, none of you are really Fae, so you do kind of stick out a bit. You encounter a pack of redcaps teasing another redcap in the marketplace. This redcap clutches a plain cap, and he makes a flimsy attempt at bravado about how he's going to make the best cap. They're making fun of his cap. He looks at you, and you see his face contorts with a mix of hatred and shame.
I know who this is. He's the guy who lost his top hat.
He quickly transforms to a sly grin. And he announced, "It will be the best, because I'll be dipped in Cap Killer's blood." The gathering redcaps fall silent, each taking a few steps back, looking around waringly. One of the hecklers asks the redcap, "Hey, Interhoff, how are you going to kill the Cap Killer?" He comes up and he snags Petro's arm. Actually, Petro wasn't even there, so never mind. Grabs Fagin's arm and says, "I've already got a hunting party." The other redcaps wish him luck, as you can tell that they're sure he'll be dead soon. Interhop, now you know his name, grins confidently as his detractors leave. So, when can we start?
Should you tell us what we're hunting?
A top hat.
Oh, no, not a top hat. That's gone. And that's your fault. But it's a cap killer. And I'm gonna bathe this new cap in the cap killer's blood.
What is this cap killer?
What do we get? What do we get for helping you?
Well, what do you get? Oh, beyond staying alive? Help me out, and I can pay you. Maybe get you some information. I know lots of folks and they'll listen once I have a great hat.
Just so happens we're looking for information.
Ah, this will help you then. The cat killer, it's a serial killer. Kills red crabs. Leaves them.
Kills Lucky Charms,
Yeah.
kills Cocoa Puffs.
It leaves their hatless bodies for others to find. I'm pretty sure it lives in the roosts. Could be a rogue bat, vampire, or something worse. We kill it, though, and we'll be famous.
That sounds like fun.
This is our first good lead since we've been here, so I suggest.
Yeah. Any ideas how we track it down?
Oh, I know right where it is, because lots of redcaps have gone there and not come out. So I'll just take you to the roost. It's just outside of town.
Do you know anyone who's been there and made it back?
No.
Yeah, us.
Not yet. Yes. I like what he said. It'll be us.
I would like to cast this. What's the duration? 1 hour. How long do you think it'll take us to get there?
It's just outside of town, along the roosts. So you guys
All right.
already been around the bat roosts before, right? Around that area.
When we get to the roost, I would like to cast a spell.
Same for me.
Okay.
All right, we will help you with this. And when we have succeeded, you will help us with our problem.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah, of course,
there.
of course, yeah, yeah, it's a deal. All right.
You can make sure we won't have to pay to get back into the city too.
Huh?
Not a fan of being. We have to leave the city. I don't want them to charge us to get back in. That's
Oh no, if you're with me, it's fine. It's fine. So I will put you guys open here. Mr.
Ignoring
Yes.
Mr. Interhoff, the
I love
5
this.
party members,
I love his picture. I just
Yep.
forget to.
I'm
He
going
looks-
to cast. I can't believe I've memorized this for today. Befitting attire. We all have elegant top hats that are red, hoping that I'll grab the attention of whatever it is that's killing redcaps.
That's hilarious. And
I love it.
Fagan cast Tailwind on Maldurin, looks like.
Sorry, I drug it to the wrong character. Can you delete that, please?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so while you guys were in this cave, I posted a perception check.
I can fail that. See? Oh, nice roll though.
Okay, so Fagan finds a messy pile of nine mangled hats, as well as several flasks. Where can I find it? Is this it? Yeah, over here.
Ah,
Looking at the caps, any of you can make either a nature or survival check.
try.
Okay. So the damage on the hats don't match what a bat's feet or teeth might inflict. The hats also don't have fresher blood on them, suggesting the damage happened after the hats were stolen. Okay, each of you can make either a perception or a nature check.
Sounds familiar. Dirges. Suck the blood right out of you.
Okay. Most of the bats huddle together, as expected, and a few are isolated, as if unwelcome by the roost.
One moment, please. I will. How far away are we from them?
Oh, there's rats all over the place. I mean, the bats all over the place.
No, the isolated ones. I would like to get within 30 feet.
Sure. Thank you.
Read aura on them.
Ooh, what does
Takes me a
read
minute to
aura
cast. You focus on the object. When casting is complete, you know whether the item is magical. You or anyone you advise gets +2 to identify magic. If the object is illusionary, you detect only if its effect rank is lower than the rank if you read aura, which is rank +2. So 3.
Okay. Well, it's been found out this aura is actually some sort of creature that's trying to stink you about.
Ah.
That looks super cool.
Can I join your team, sir? Because you are cool.
All right, so I'll put you as initiative. I'll keep Balin. Actually, I'll put Balin. I'll give him a rest.
Evil Draenei.
Just to make sure that, and I'll put him in initiative just in case if Eric comes in, he'll already be in initiative. So. All right, go ahead and
roll.
Oops. Oh, I rolled for everybody apparently.
Oh, that's fine. That must be why I have a high roll if you rolled for me.
Oh, is that what happened? Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
It is your turn.
Okay.
Well, he's going to be, he's worried about the individual who,
Here's this cloak.
yeah. So, what is this? Does this do cool things? No, this is annoying. These are all annoying spells.
Pathfinder monsters. Amazing. They can do amazing spells that no one wants to deal with the consequences of.
Yeah, okay, that ability doesn't even come into combat. Man, this is shit. That it's already cast. No, that's annoying. I think I'll just beat you up.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were.
You know what? That's, yeah, I'm just going to go beat you up because it's just annoying.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, because you got hit, you might get the bubonic plague. Here's a 14 save.
That would be unfortunate.
I personally feel like Sten should be immune.
Right? Rats should be immune to the bubonic plague?
If goblins are immune to goblin pox, it just seems fair.
It's going to hit you again.
Oh, I'm still up.
You'll have to make another fortitude save for the bubonic plague.
You don't get immunity?
No. You're fine. And I have a small chance of hitting you again, which I do.
I was about to say, he didn't have to move to get to me?
No, I'm right there. Can you see me? I'd actually move you off the token, to be honest.
It is your turn.
And I like to point out you actually said you were moving up to it. So.
Yep, I did. I said I wanted to get within 30 feet, so.
All right, 3 smacks, and Sten is down. Maldurin.
Make ready.
You're welcome, guys. I took all the hits for you.
There's move 1. 15-foot move. I will lay hands on Sten because I can't hit my friend going down. And I attack the baddie.
That's a hit.
It is your turn.
Okay. Now it is Interhops. turn. And he moves up to Petro. Which, by the way, is part of his stomp.
So he's attacking us. Excellent.
And then he will do a boot attack. Misses. Then he goes, oh! Sorry about that. Then he moves over here. Assuming that you guys are still friendly to him, then he can't.
He didn't actually hit me. So my reaction is I'm glaring intently.
Okay. You don't have a reaction yet. Does Maldurin let him through? Terry, that's you.
Oh,
And you're
goodness.
muted.
I let him through. I didn't see what he did.
Okay.
So
He's going to move to here and boot this guy. Bolin isn't here yet. Pagan.
I will step so Maldurin has flanking. And then I'll try slow.
Low. Critical success. Petro.
We are gonna give our boy Sten a second level soothe.
Ooh.
Terrible roll.
Thank you anyways.
Then we're gonna sing loudly saying, "Get the blue guy!"
You may want to put that soothe on him as...
I've already done so.
Yeah. Jake didn't target you, so...
Didn't I? I'm so
No.
sorry. I thought I did.
All good.
It's okay. We all know how to fix it.
As long as Adolf remains a friend, he gets the courageous anthem too.
Oh,
It
I
will
actually
be your
have to
turn next.
change him then because you still think he's a friend. So I
He
will
hasn't
change him so
actively
he
hurt us.
is a party member at this point. I think that makes it. So then he should also get the courageous anthem. Sten.
All right. Let's find out if they have attacks of opportunity. I am going to stand up.
Doesn't do anything.
Excellent. I am going to cast a spell. Make that will save, or don't. Mr.
Will
Weird
save.
Creature.
I will succeed,
That.
which still means that
You
it
cannot
can't
use reactions.
Okay.
Not that it matters, because...
It is your
Oh,
turn.
look! It's its turn.
Right. Well, you know what? Actually, he doesn't have. He's going to continue to wall up on the person that just came back up. He didn't move away.
I know. I was very contemplating it, but then it would have been, I do nothing this turn.
There's your fortitude save for Rat Plague.
Mm-hmm.
So far, you're fine.
Well, you would have survived. That would have been something.
And that's exactly what you need.
Oh, isn't that great? Here's the fort save too. Success. And then he is going to decide to, with his last attack the red cap.
Thank you for putting me down on that last hit. I did not want that crit.
And this guy has to, again, make the fortitude save. Enter Hoff. He fails. He's got the plague. Which nothing happens yet.
It will be your turn next.
Alright. I will wallop him with a two-handed strike of my axe.
Nice.
Crit. Well, that's not fun.
And decent damage.
Yeah, that's a hit. You're talking, we can't hear you.
I'm sorry. I said, can I reposition Sten so that Sten will be behind me and in front of Petros? Yes.
I don't think
That
that's...
would be
Is that
fancy.
how that works? I don't think it did. I thought it was only switch places. Am I wrong?
I think it allows you to move someone. There's also push and pull as abilities. Give me 1 second, I will look it up.
Yeah, if I
Reposition just has to remain in your reach.
Oh, okay. So you can reposition him to here, and then you're moving in his spawn. Is that correct? Okay.
Yes, that way to protect him, and that it in my turn.
It is your turn.
All right. Interhoff is going to... Oops, that's not you. Interhoff is going to step 5 feet. He is then going to attack with a scythe. Critting. Untamed form, is that something I need to know? Okay.
Sorry, ignore that. I hit the wrong button.
And the creature... Shit.
No need to plan it.
Interhoff takes his cap and buries it into the blood of this creature. It comes out blue, which is
Unexpected.
unexpected. Then he goes, "Oh, man, this is great. This is different than any other cap. This is fantastic. Thank you." Oh yeah, sorry for attacking. Anyway. It's funny, one of these, this creature, by the way, I don't know if you know enough about these divs, but they hate the color of red.
Oh.
I can try to treat wounds on Sten if we take 10 minutes.
Oh, we can take 10 minutes, so you wait till he bleeds to death? Excellent!
Oh, you're still bleeding? I'll try to stabilize your treatment. Right.
Stabilize will work. I'm not bleeding, so stabilize will hold me.
Yeah, it's a medicine DC 15 plus dying value.
Or if you have the cantrip.
Who takes that cantrip?
I don't have the cantrip.
I can let me lay hands on him then.
Okay, that'd be great.
All right. So, you're not dead.
That's good. I like him being not dead.
Okay, so what do you know about the cult of the worm?
Ah! Yeah. Cult of the Worm. So, the cave worm cult is such a dangerous topic because it tried to overthrow Queen Philogarma a decade ago. The coup failed violently. Yet the fact that an uprising happened at all was practically unheard of. The common assumption is that declaring cult affiliation paints a target on the speaker. An enemy of the cult might earn the Queen's approval, but it would be a delicate negotiation. So you've learned the first information part about it. Blink. There you go.
Like I said, we should just go tell the queen that we want to kill this cult off for her, and she'll help us out.
I do not I do not mean to be rude, but delicate is not something I would describe you as. Perhaps more information would be better first.
That's the information you had.
That's why I respect you, Sten. You're a good balance to me. All right, let's do what you say.
I think no matter what we do, it's going to help to have more information.
And what about a name stealer? Is there anyone in the city that likes to deal with that?
A city of Fae? Probably.
You know
Who
anybody that
operates
sells
in the
flutes,
market?
golden magical flutes?
I would maybe go to the market.
In particular,
Hey, everyone.
Tanner.
There. It's fun. What he was supposed to give you was actually 37 gold and a holy prayer beads, but it was actually already in the box for some reason. I don't know why they. It was also in there, I believe. Right? You guys found the strand of holy beads in there, which really should have been given by the Interhoffs. It's kind of weird that they did it that way, but they did. So what do you do? So he's happy with his blue hat, and he is heading out.
We will go with them because we want to get through the gate without having to pay.
Yes.
All right. So you're looking for a name stealer? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes. Does Eric, do you remember what the name of the person was? Or at least what race? And we believe it was a satyr.
Satyr?
Oh, yeah, it was definitely. Yep.
Oh, okay, that's helping. That's helping.
I don't remember the name, sorry.
Okay.
But a satyr, that's better than what you had previously, so that's good. All right. You're looking for a satyr selling some wares.
In the market.
In the market? That's pretty good. Yeah. You do find a satyr operating a busy stall in the ethereal market. The city's bazaar that corkscrews up and down a stalactite.
Hello. I don't know if you're reading or not, Darren. So.
Oh. You didn't put anything there, so I don't understand.
No, I said hello, but I didn't know. I wanted to wait in case you were reading
text.
No.
Or
trying to talk to it.
Nope, I'm good. I read this earlier today, so.
All right. Hello.
Oh, hello. You're looking for some items, are you? I am Kaji.
Is it just me, or has Darren got like a lot of feedback?
I have feedback. Do I? Is this a problem?
It sounds like you're like echoey.
Echoey's fine. Is there feedback?
No
I don't really
feedback.
get it.
Okay. Echoey's fine. I just have a new mic. It's more echoey because I'm in a room instead of the mic being right next to my mouth. Feedback is something it would be a difficult thing. I would have to fix that. No feedback?
I only hear
feedback.
your
I was just
standard
said
echo.
echoey.
Okay, echoey's fine. I'm okay with that. You guys can live with that.
I believe you made a deal with a rat folk. Sorry, a Yoski outside the gate.
I did. Oh, is that little rat man unhappy with his purchase?
I think so. He's
Oh.
not too sure.
That's terrible, because I'm happy with it. I love his name, and I love his reputation. I'm selling so much stuff. It's great. I love being a merchant. This is cool.
What are you selling?
Ooh, I have lots of junks. What would you like? I have good junks for
name.
you.
I would like a
Oh,
name.
you want... Oh, the little rat man wants his name back. Isn't that sad? A deal's a deal.
What did you pay for the name?
That's none of your business.
What would it cost to get the name back?
Oh, you want me... You want to pay. Ah.
Or if there's something you need, perhaps.
I put a diplomacy check in there for you.
Ooh.
I'm sure there's some agreement we can come to, my friend.
+7? Anyone better? I don't have the party sheet open.
Yeah, it just won't let me click.
I would assume the bard is the best.
If won't you let you click, just roll a diplomacy check. So, you don't know what the result is.
Thank you.
I might be able to give it up. Absolutely. Well, one, I'll want the item back that we had the deal in. And then maybe 50 gold.
Are you willing to take equivalency for the gold, such as platinum?
Yeah, that's fine.
I hand over 5 platinum, and I ask you to hand over the flute.
I pull out the
All
flute
right.
handed.
Excellent. The little rat man can have his name back. Does a little couple of things. You have no idea if it actually worked or not. I mean, he waves his hand in the air. It's all done. Thank you for the flute.
All
It
right.
was a very nice flute. Thank you.
I think we should check on our rat folk friend. Before this guy can skip town.
You're heading back up to outside the gate again? Is that what I understand? To talk to the rat folk, whose name you know is Kaji now?
Yeah. Yes? But we don't
maybe
all have to go out
with
there.
his name, he's got his memories back.
I mean, trying to make it less expensive, only one person would really have to go. But before I do that, I might want to try selling some stuff in this town so I have money, some sort of money.
All right, I'll put a sell box down if you guys want to do
I
shopping.
like that idea. Sorry, guys.
If you're doing shopping in this place, I believe the town level is 9. So any purchasing, common purchases up to item level 9 if you want to do some shopping.
I let you figure out what the spells are worth in that, because
That's rude. Where did that come from?
from you.
Oh,
You
thanks.
gave me the spell book just like that.
Oh, I did. Look for me. Okay, cool.
Just convert the spells into scrolls if you want, and then half price it. That would be.
Yeah, I guess that'll work. As far as the stash goes, let me look at your stuff. I can sell the treasure if you'd like. Do you want me to do that?
Please.
Okay, I will sell the alabaster and the ornate pin. I will distribute the coins.
Anybody want that holy prayer beads?
So that's done. Any item that you want to actually sell, then you can put it in the sell box.
I think that's a no for the holy prayer beads.
Sorry, I was trying to focus on other little bits right this second.
No, you're good.
I'm always afraid of selling some of the stuff that I'm not sure why I have it, in case it's important. Oh, right, yes. Do that wonderful... Oh, I can't. I can't get rid of it on my own. That's right. It's like, I'd like to sell a spoon and a lunch pail.
Oh yeah, those are cursed items that
Yeah.
you have to do something about that. Yeah.
You could probably get rid of a curse in this place.
Probably.
Yeah, that spoon that gives you less nutrition is fantastic. Everything tastes like a fillet of fish, no matter what.
All right. I think that's everything that I have that I want to get rid of. I mean, I have a beautiful set of hardwood plates, bowls, and tableware set for 6. Except I kind of want to keep that.
All right. Anything going into or out of the sell pile? Going
Nope.
once. Going twice.
Gone?
All right. I will sell the stuff. I will add the coins. I will distribute. I will remove the box and delete what's in it.
All right. Hey, I have money again. That's good. I would like to take 10 minutes and have someone first aid me, please.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I forget how exactly much I can give lay on hands, but let's see.
If we're doing 10 minutes, I'm going to concentrate.
Well, you've been selling stuff and buying stuff, so it's been hours.
Excellent. Oh. I cannot select myself, so I will just add the 18.
It's been hours. I would just do that enough times to get you to full.
Okay. More. What I'm really worried about was the wounded, so thank you. All right. Let's go toss. Go see if our friend knows his name.
All right, so you're leaving town to go talk to the rat folk.
So I guess I missed from the beginning. The cost money to get in and out.
Yes, it was 5 silver. I want to say maybe it was 5 gold.
That's a significant difference.
Yes, it is.
I would prefer to stay in town and try to find out more information.
I think
Keep
it was
staying in
5
town.
gold. Or we can fight 2 of them. But
I feel like they recognize us and see us running in and out. I think they're okay.
yeah, I don't know if they'll charge us.
Either way, I had enough to buy my armor ruins, so I can't get in and out. I am poor now.
So are you leaving town to talk to the rat folk, or are you staying inside?
Yeah.
Conflictions. Yes, it wasn't a yes or no question.
I would like to go out, but if the party is unwilling to do so because it costs coin, I understand, and we can do it later.
I'm fine going out. Let's go ahead and finish the quest thing.
All right, you are leaving to talk to the rat folk. The rat folk is particularly happy. Kaji, he knows his name now. He is very, very happy, and he asks what he can do for you in return of the great favor you had.
Does he have 50 gold?
Okay.
No.
He gives you 50 gold, and then his thing is done now. So I will add 50 gold to each of you guys.
50 gold, that's a bargain. We could have asked him for information. He may, now that he knows a bunch of stuff.
He thinks that he's already paid you for the effort of doing that. So
I absolutely agree with him.
Can
Is he
you
willing
ask
to
him
do
again?
more business with us?
more business?
Yes. Maybe you could sell us some information.
It's a diplomacy check.
Well, I will try talking nicely to him.
Yeah, I will sell you information for 50 gold.
I think it's fair. I think we'd rather have the information. Gets us closer to our goal.
All right.
That's presuming he's got the information we want.
Yeah, we want to know. We're trying to find out about the cult of the worm.
Yeah, he can tell you something about the cult. So you give him back the 50 gold that you just took?
Yeah, well, I didn't take any, so yep, absolutely.
Well, no, I award it. So everyone got their money.
Oh, I see. It was one platinum, so
it was one platinum each. Yeah. That's right. All right. Well,
I don't think you'd immediately give it.
Yeah, I did. I was so happy to hear. So happy to hear that that's what you guys wanted. A few months ago, the cult stole something powerful from Queen Philogarma, and the cult has leveraged this victory to attract new followers. Exactly who is part of the cult is secret, yet almost everyone knows someone they suspect of joining. Nobody wants to ask too many questions, though. Accusations could summon the Queen's wrath. So I will copy-paste that information.
That's weird that the queen would be mad about like trying to find out who's in the cult. You would think she'd want to know.
And it's 50-50 if asking about it is to defeat them or join them, so. Authoritarians aren't known for their understanding.
We'll learn more. I guess go back in town and keep.
I don't suppose you're a member of this cult.
No.
Worth a shot.
Do you know anybody who is?
You may want to talk to the leprechaun that lives in the bottom feeders.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you got your name back.
Thank you for getting it to me.
All right. We would like to re-enter the town.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
You've already paid. Yeah, they only pay because they're bored, right? I mean,
yeah,
they're paid. So
do something to make us more interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Any other ideas of where we might find information? They stole something. We don't know what was stolen.
I guess we could try and find rumors about what was stolen. That'd be good.
Yeah. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So around town, you're just asking for, hey, do you know what the worm cult stole?
How about, hey, we heard there was a major theft that has happened a month or so ago. Know anything about it?
No, you don't find anything. It is getting, I mean, there's no sun here, but it is getting near the end of the day.
All right. I would like to I'd suggest we head back to the inn and that we set up a watch throughout the night because we probably attract some attention, which is not a bad thing because maybe we can find out what's going on that way.
I like it.
That seems reasonable.
You get back to bottom feeders and Meltex comes up to you and says, I hear you've been asking around town about the cult.
Meltex is the
kobold who is
the kobold.
owns the town. Owns the inn.
The inn. We've been very careful not to ask the partner.
Yeah. Maybe you should talk to him. Like you, I thought was hopefully that you weren't going to stir up any trouble, but it sounds like you're hell bent into doing that. So go ahead, talk to Fergus.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate the risk you're taking. We'll try to protect you.
Well, more protect him.
Well,
And-
both of you.
I asked Fergus if he has a moment for a private conversation.
Fergus, excellent. I put his name in there. By the way, those of you that have played with Mike before would understand that's totally a Mike character. Fergus. I think he even actually played that character in a character named Fergus in House Divided. Okay, so you talk to Fergus.
We were told that you might know something about the cult of the worm. We do not wish to get you in trouble, but we do need some information about it.
The leprechaun's sleepy demeanor vanishes when you ask about the cult. His eyes flash flaringly excited with green light. Aha, a story! A story you're seeking, eh? Can't ask for a tale without trading one of your own. He bounces in his seat, sporting a grin that equally mischievous and eager. Tell a story of yourself, and I'll tell one of my own. A fight of fables, an arena of antidotes, a tussle with tales. The first move's yours, stranger. Nearby, patrons are
we have a
chuckling in
bard.
good humor at the challenge.
We have a bard. This sounds like a bard challenge to me.
Any of you can make either of those skill checks if you wish. This is not about talking about the tale. This is something else.
Okay.
Petra is preoccupied tuning his instrument to make sure it's ready.
Okay. So you recognize that not only has the leprechaun challenged you to a friendly storytelling competition, but also that it might be the most comfortable way for him to speak about something traumatic. So the contest is going to involve tales. So your choice is to either make a skill check of deception or performance, or actually roleplay and tell me a tale. If you roleplay and tell me a tale and it's not utter crap, it'll be a success.
All right. Well, we already learned that he likes, embellishment, like any good storyteller. So, Petro's gonna tell the story of how we fought.
He's going to ask, actually, if you're going to tell him a tale, he wants you to regale him about your past.
I looked at the ancient dwarves. They'll know. They'll have tales about their past.
So you, again, if you want to roleplay, you can. If not, for the past, you can do deception, performance, or society, or a relevant lore check, or roleplay it.
I do accounting lore. I see if I can put him to sleep.
You get no information after that. So, Jake, were you about to tell us a story of a history?
I was gonna tell the story of us fighting the world's most beautiful crab and almost losing.
Oh, go ahead. I like this. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we were recruited to go and check out what was wrong with this person's crab. No, I'm gonna open up my notes. I gotta find her name. But she's the most beautiful crab that anyone had ever seen. Scales and carapace shimmering in the reflected light of the bioluminescent mushrooms. And as we approached, she seemed overly agitated and angry. And that's when two teeth-filled tentacles shot out from under her, striking down multiple members of our party, while we tripped over ourselves over the coral sharper than knives and as long as daggers. Eventually, our friend Maldirian here managed to sever one of them, while Bolin and Fagin here took care of the other, while Sten and I ran away, cowardly, but bravely, because we lived.
All right.
We
Oh,
managed,
there's more? Okay.
yeah. We managed to sever the tentacles, which were clearly some dastardly infection, and save the day to allow the crab's shimmer to remain bright enough to light the entirety of the caverns.
All right. That was good. Thanks, Jake. And that's a success. Fergus shrugs, cracks his neck, and responds with a tale of his own. He tells of how he was plucked from the sunless soil like a winter turnip, trained in the arts of song by 9 beautiful naiads, who oversaw 9 enchanted rivers, and then became forever lost from that paradise when he wandered out to see what lay beyond. This is no... So he now challenges you to share a tale to spawn 1,000 nightmares. He wants a fearful tale. So you can do a intimidation, a religion, occultism, deception or performance, or roleplay it.
Anyone else have the desire to roleplay a story?
No, public speaking's not my strong suit. I need time to actually craft if I'm doing something like that.
Meanwhile, Terry's on ChatGPT.
Never thought of that.
I literally thought about saying I could tell my backstory, but
No. Fail. Automatic critical fail.
He wants to scare. You said occultism was.
But you
an
know what?
option?
Actually, you know what, Terry? Threatening to tell your backstory was a very fearful story, and I'm saying that's a success.
I was about to say that is pretty scary.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty scary.
Well, we can let him tell you his backstory, but
Yeah.
it'll probably take a couple of hours.
So
Each day.
Fergus listens
the next
intensely. Well, actually, the DM does, and he's very scared. So he shares his own tale. He tells of a forgotten Tane, one of the behemoths, of the First World, known as the Velkender. Tales of it terrified villagers who dared not tread beyond their settlement for fear of being eaten. Yet they were doomed already. They lived not in the wilds, but inside Velkender's vast stomach, too scared by a fate they've already suffered to dare escaping. Now he admits that something more upbeat would be welcome, and he calls you to tell a tale of your own heroism. So this type of thing would be acrobatics or athletics would be appropriate to, kind of show what you've done. Again, deception and performance will also work. Or roleplay something.
Bolin will tell the tale of how we were hired to help at a forge of sorts, and we worked away all day in crafting awesome items, and then just as we thought the day was done, a horrible fire elemental rodent jumped out of the fire and attacked us. We heroically saved the forge and saved the day.
It would have been better if they were cats. Fergus responds with a tale of becoming lost and arriving in Sinosure, Desna's divine realm among the constellations. After sharing afternoon tea with the goddess, he mused that if travelers could navigate by stars, none would ever be lost. Delighted, Desna agreed. So Fergus physically shifted the North Star to Sinosure, convincing that star to remain there by beating it in a contest of riddles. Despite this gift, Desna turned down Fergus's marriage proposal, so he fled underground so as not to be reminded of his unrequited love. Sorry, I'm laughing at his own
Oh.
tale.
So rude, damn it.
So anybody could boast about themselves. Fergus challenges you to instead compose some tribute to him. Skills would be diplomacy to praise him, nature to draw upon Phalor in clever ways, or of course, performance, deception, or roleplay. I think it's funny
I
that
guess we
Randall
can-
muted himself, knowing that he hates the shit. So he's just like, boop.
No one wants to tell
Yeah,
us.
if I had the skills, I would volunteer. But I don't know. I mean, my story about him would be how he helps a heroic band of adventurers, locate the cult of the worm.
Nice.
Some
Nice.
of you, it's so hard.
I like it.
No,
I like it.
but I like it.
This is kind words, kind words. I see what you're doing there. But even kind words can't buoy a heart anchored by sadness. He tells of a talented leprechaun, full of cunning and charm, who lived amid darkness. Even her joy couldn't outshine. Crushed by an oppressive regime, she sought refuge and support from a grandfather too deep in his ways and deep in his cups to stand up for her or help her find greener pastures. So when the earth shook and a cave worm roared defiance against an immortal tyrant, the granddaughter embraced a new role model, the beast. It's now been months since his granddaughter has last visited. To Fergus's chagrin, he admits the story doesn't have an ending yet. Did the beast consume her, body and mind? Is there a tale of redemption to tell? He shrugs somberly, not knowing what else to say beyond congratulating you on a contest well fought. With that beautiful challenge, he is going to give you a gift, which I point down.
Box. I like boxes.
That is so cool.
He also tells you that cult membership is a dangerous secret. Somehow, this hasn't stopped one Mitflit from proclaiming his allegiance openly. Nobody dares speak to him, fearing the Queen's enforcers might execute him at any moment, catching bystanders in the crossfire. His name is Yakazak, and if you go to the market, you will surely find him. I will copy paste that information.
Where was your granddaughter last seen at?
I last saw her here.
Did she have like a house in the city, or?
No, my granddaughter's with the cult. I don't know where she is.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anywhere we could pick up her tracks. Any favorite places that she visits?
Unfortunately, no. I apologize.
Okay.
You know any information about this object that was supposedly stolen by the clan? Because I'm thinking if we can recover the object and get it to the queen, she might be happy with it.
You want to deal with the queen? Good luck to you.
No, I don't. That's not what we're saying. This guy's
What was stolen?
not on that side.
Regardless, who cares if we make the queen happy? That's not why we're here in the first place.
Yeah. Well then, while we're brainstorming, among the group, we have an invisibility potion. We just got to make sure that the Mythic will talk to us.
Well, then we put invisibility on our most charming person.
Hey, Bard. Oh, wait. Hey, Bard. Do you happen to have any distracting performances that you could do while we talk to keep everyone else's attention away from the method?
I mean, I certainly have an impressive one for crowds.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping you had, something along those lines.
Yeah, no,
Something for
exactly.
crowd control.
Yeah, I hand you the invisibility potion in case you need to use that to talk to him. I'm gonna throw it in the stash so you can grab it. Yeah. Then once we go to town and find them, I am gonna set up a very conspicuous busker's booth and be
Well,
as impressive
it
as I
is
can.
late, so you should probably spend the evening here.
Yeah, let's do that. Again, we're going to set up a watch because we've been asking questions and someone might come looking for us. I don't want to be surprised.
Okay, as a reminder, it's 5 silver per person to stay the night. I know some of you paid in advance, some of you did not.
Well, this is our third night, right?
Second night. This is your second night.
Oh, okay. So I'm still good.
All right, so in the morning, you're off to go find this guy, dude. Is that correct?
That is correct. Sorry, I'm
Indeed.
just updating some stuff.
We good? Okay. So,
Work. Yeah,
I'll
sorry.
wait.
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. I'm just doing my rest to
I'm going to turn
restore.
into pest form and turn into a little rat and climb in Sten's pack. Sten, you're going to be the one going invisible?
I guess I could. Yeah, I guess I'm maybe the next best person at talking. I don't understand how that
Maybe
works.
me.
Or
Okay.
Bola?
Yeah, Bolin, go ahead. You talk, please. I was like, you turned into a rat. I use a spell on you.
I'm going to climb in Bola.
What are we trying to find out from this individual before we just jump in?
We want to talk to leaders of or members of the cult and find out about the worm, because the worm leads us to the Sky King's tomb.
Okay. Well, it's not very difficult. Okay, I'll wait.
And we know the cult stole something recently from the Queen. It's very dangerous to be talking to them.
So yes,
So we want to meet the cult leaders and find the worm. Main goals.
correct.
Yeah.
Because we want to talk to the worm about where the Sky King's tomb is. That's my understanding.
Okay, so you're going through the marketplaces and so on to try to find this guy, and well, he stands out like a sore thumb.
He is
love
amazing.
him. 0 notes.
So this little misfit is telling anyone who will listen about the cult, which he doesn't seem to know much about, but doesn't stop him from saying great things.
Yeah, can we like observe him for a while?
Absolutely. Few residents kind of, stop and talk to him at all, and they kind of avoid him as much as possible. But it doesn't stop him from yelling out how the Great Worm has given him special powers. I mean, look at my nasty head. This head was given to me by the Great Worm.
And you
So,
can ask about
Arrakis.
the leprechaun's granddaughter who went missing a couple months ago.
So he's talking about
He
how
doesn't know very much.
Zolga Totoru's blessing all the things that Zolga Totoru has blessed him with. He is He's trying to, and I will prove it. I will prove it to you. But no one's taking him on that.
How do you
challenge.
prove? How do you prove it?
He
Show
looks
me.
towards you. Oh, you wish to show? You want me to prove my blessing?
Yes, please.
Oh, excellent, excellent. He comes over, waddles over to you. Oh, yeah. You're the first person that's talked to me in days. So what do you think? What should we do to put on a big show? Show people that, that I have a grand blessing.
A show of
can you
knowledge.
do? What can you do? Maybe I can make it even better. I wish to know more about the Great Worm as well.
You do? You do? Oh, that's great. Because I'm a member of the cult. Everyone kind of ducks their head and is like running from them after that, yelling out. Oh, and do you want to meet the cult? I can get you to see the cult. We're going to have a great event. Now, I don't know when or where, because they didn't tell me. It said something about blabbermouth? I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Yeah. So, why don't we show everyone my great power? You guys got a plan? Yeah?
Yes.
I don't have any great power, so we gotta take a show of it. Okay? Show of it?
All right.
Okay. If you wish to do this for him, each of you can make one skill check. Now, the first thing, again, there are 3 parts, but each of you can only make one skill check. You can first try to draw a crowd so people can watch this great event you're going to do. Drawing a crowd requires deception, diplomacy, performance, crafting, to make big signs, society, or even stealth to hide him and, reveal him to draw a crowd.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Can I use this?
Earth
Its
roll,
range is
what is that?
120 feet, and it's all creatures in range.
That is fantastic, and I'll say that's an automatic success for no skill check.
That's what I will do. I will gather people and make them interested, aka fascinated.
That's fantastic. Now, other people can also, because it's how many successes you guys get. So
Correct.
Other people can also attempt to draw more from the crowd, but again, you can only make one skill check. So if you're particularly good in any of those things, you might want to do it now to get another success. It's up to you.
I'm gonna help with the performance.
Okay. Just a heads up, performance is probably good for all 3 steps. Just
I'm gonna wait.
so
Is anyone good at any of those other things? 'Cause one more success here might be useful.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm
something if you
equally
don't
good at
like.
deception, diplomacy, and performance. I'm trained in all of them.
Yeah, so performance is something you're pretty sure you can use in all 3 different areas, but like something like crafting wouldn't be. Stealth really wouldn't be.
I've already
Either
used
have a negative
one.
1 or a +1 in all of those. So
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say me and Sten have the highest for most of these.
So building excitement is what you would need to do next. And so you could show off your own strength with athletics. You can boast about Yakazak's, that's that guy's name, personal transformation with a non-sensual display of jargon with medicine, almost like you're, on ER or something, talking about a pile of crap that doesn't exist.
Nowhere house.
Or in nature. Likewise, a talented ringmaster could keep the audience entertained with raw charisma and performance. I'd like to point out at least one of you does have to make a check.
And I take it I'm out because I already did the first check.
Correct. You've already acted.
I think Terry's got the Maldoon's got the best athletics.
Do athletics. And I may take one, but if you succeed, I'll wait till the last one just in case.
I'm trying to click the athletics.
If it's not clicking, just roll athletics and do it. Usually you have to select the party icon, like click the party icon and then click the athletics will do it. But if that ain't working, then just roll in athletics and make it hidden. Okay, anyone else? Because that was not a success.
I'll try nature.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's a critical success, actually. Actually, no, I'm not going to count that because you didn't make it hidden.
Yeah. Well, because the button doesn't work.
The button for making it secret works.
The eye with the slash through it.
I didn't realize those are supposed to be hidden checks.
Okay, then it's moving on.
I had to go back to the
Okay,
line.
that was not a success. You don't have to succeed at all 3 checks, but like all
I was
3
waiting
things.
for Randall's roll. I will help with athletics.
Okay.
Yep, that's not working. Secret roll. We find the button for that.
Right under the chat window. So the eye with the slash through it. Currently, you should have a blue D20 highlighted.
Public roll, private GM roll, blind GM roll, self roll. Okay, that is a fail. Okay, so the next step, so you guys aren't keeping the building, got the crowd, but it's not really building excitement yet. But it's now time for Yakazak to show off, and he needs your help to do it. So to show off his great strength, you can make a deception to act like you fall down or something. Performance or acrobatics to
I think
put
there's
on a
only
show.
one person left who hasn't rolled.
I'm gonna roll performance.
You're going to succeed because I have faith in you.
All right. Well, first, I forgot to do this. This is
Yay!
the beginning, and then they saw some of the antics later.
Yeah, that's before we met a booze.
And at the end?
No, actually, there's a couple of looks like some sort of earth elementals of some sort, and they're speaking Terran, and they seem to be upset at the Mitfit. And let me take a look at your party sheet to see if anyone actually speaks Terran. Nope. So someone in the crowd though does, and they say they don't like him. That one doesn't like him. And the other one doesn't like him either.
That sounds really familiar for a quote.
Well, Yakazak then says,
Let's go
well, I don't like them either. And maybe I can show them the power of the worm and I will beat them up single-handedly.
Go for it. You got it, man.
Why don't we go up and try and mediate? If we can?
Oh, by the way, you guys did get some busking. I'll put it over there. A busking reward.
Woohoo! Ooh. Can you split the money, please?
I will split the money.
Who wants the fear gem? Useless for me, but... Or maybe it's not. I don't know. I didn't actually look at it. He wants to do that, does he?
So once the fear gem is taken, I'll switch to another thing as he has provoked the
There we go.
earth elementals to fight because he's going to take them on. single-handedly. Hopefully with your help.
Single-handedly with our subtle, not so subtle help.
Yeah, I think we've declared our attention to the queen.
All right.
Okay, so let me put, there is the party there. The Yakazak, who actually he should be on your side, so let me change that. It's not opposite. He's on the party side.
Woohoo!
And he yelled at the two earth elementals and then hid behind you.
How did I get out in front again? Damn it!
It's just kind of where it puts you.
I know.
Well, move yourself around. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm done. And
Okay.
combat.
All right.
Wow, I rolled well.
All right, Petro's first.
Combat begins.
Righty.
These guys, I think, look really cool, by the way.
Ooh, those
I
are
love
cool.
the green eyes. I think everyone's one stride away from them. Yeah, or one stride away from at least one thing. That's enough for me. Well, we are gonna. Yeah, why not? This sounds like fun. We're gonna slap Maldurin on the back of the head and say, "Go faster." And then we're gonna sing. We're gonna sing so good.
All right.
You are next.
We gave a great performance. You should clap because we gave such a good performance.
Okay, which one?
It's this one here.
Okay. Just make sure that it can be effective before I start doing anything with that. All right.
Yeah, I have no idea if they can.
That is a fail. So a fail means that he is slowed one.
Yep, he's vigorously applauding us because we're so awesome.
Vigorously applauding. Okay.
I think he likes us. I think he likes us.
Is a manipulate trait. Trigger reactions based on manipulate trait. He still gets reactions, though, correct? Yeah, he does.
I think it's
Okay,
only.
yeah.
Anyways, yep, that's my turn. I'll read
It
it
is
as
your turn.
in between turns.
I think it might
Okay.
have a reaction.
He is going to cast a Bane spell.
Yes, it cannot use reactions and is slowed.
Oh, cannot use reactions. Okay.
Yep.
Then he is going to move up. That's all I can do. He casts a Bane spell and has now moved up to it. Bacon.
I'm gonna throw fireball.
Oh, hold on.
Fireball. Okay. Interesting thing to do in town, but I like it. Luckily, everybody has managed to run away at this point, so you're not killing innocents. Go ahead and roll the damage for me, please.
Wow, that's a good fireball.
Yeah.
Which roll success, so he takes half. Sky. Success and takes half.
Good saves. And then I'm going to do Untamed Shift and grow some claws.
Make ready. Your turn comes.
All right, I'm gonna use my hasted action to do a movement.
Okay. You're probably unmeasured.
There we go. I think you were right. All right, so there's a movement there for the hasted action that I. Oh, this lag is horrendous.
Then refresh.
Okay, refreshing. I don't know what's.
Hit. Miss. You have one action left.
Because of the exacting strike, I'm just going to do a regular two-handed strike, but at map 2.
Okay, this guy is uses a manipulate to well,
Cheer!
to cheer.
That triggers Dad.
If you have attack of
Okay.
opportunity, yes, it does.
I'll take it.
I like my not so flashy spells. It interrupts his
Alright.
cheering.
Interrupts his cheering. Yeah, that's right. I don't know if your crit thing works, does it?
No, because he's got no one adjacent. So
Jason. Okay. So then he is now going to attack Durin. For some damage. He's going to attack a second time. And miss.
It's your turn.
This guy is going to step to here.
Hmm?
He's then going to attack. And attack again. Pulling.
Gonna see if I can find stuff out about these creatures.
Ooh, critical success.
Just so you know, that works like a critical success, same as you would for like a recall knowledge. So if they have
Okay.
any special abilities.
These are earth elementals. You want special abilities. They do have a crumble reaction that if you do damage to them, they burrow down. So it kind of really fucks up your routine. And they can earth glide with that as well. So it's pretty good. Anything else you'd like to know because your critical succeeded?
I can see their weaknesses and resistances. They don't have any. They're immune to bleed, paralyze, poison, and sleep. And I guess their weakest save I'd like to know, if I could.
Reflex. I know that's a shock.
Cool. Share all that. apply my benefits. And even though I know they're going to burrow away, I don't have much other option than to move in.
Well, this
attack
one
anyway.
won't, because he has no reactions.
Yeah, but I figure he's going to die very quickly after my
Yep.
turn.
That's
Because
also
like all
true.
of you go before them. Let's see if it's applying the extra 4 damage.
Let's see. I will first do this to see. It
Implements empowerment +4.
did. It did. It is going to use this reaction to crumble. And move down.
Oh, it doesn't have anything that would. I was hoping its reaction would trigger my reaction. That would have been fun, but I guess not.
Takes damage from a
enter.
hostile creature while top of it. Okay, the living creature crumbles to the ground, burrowing down 10 feet. The burrowing does not trigger reactions. You cannot do it
Gotcha.
again within 1d4 rounds. So it doesn't. You can't just do it every single time. Petro.
Well, our other friend went away, so I can't see him. So we're gonna resume sync. And well, we're gonna throw some needles at.
No, don't. Let Yakazov kill it.
Ah, very wise. Yeah. I'm gonna then targeting the square that the living land set is in. Make sounds of rocks screaming in pain as Yakuza gets to kill it.
You are
That's
next.
just flavor. There's no mechanical effect I care about.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just having fun.
Sustain. Oops, I did that the wrong way. I'll just recast it, because of course I pushed the wrong button. Let's try that one more time. Sorry, 1 second. The other direction makes it bigger. There we are. And then I will protect myself. I'm done.
It is your turn.
All right. Yakazak moves over here. Give him a flank position. He's going to strike with his short sword.
Yeah, it's good sound.
5 points of damage.
Oh, so close! So close! Come on, you could do it!
He attacks again. Ah!
Can I
Do you
put a
not
hero
see
point
my
for him?
power? No, Fagan.
Okay, I'm gonna stride over and attack it with my claws.
So not going to let the Mephit kill it?
I'm gonna wait a whole turn to make a huge difference that I miss.
All right. That puts him out, and the other guy's not coming back after that. So, victory!
All right.
We now run away?
Long live the hero Yakzak.
Victory! All right. He's like, thank you. Thank you so very much. This is great. Oh, yes. When they tell me where the secret, the secret meeting, when it is and where it is, I'll tell you. Where do I go to find you?
We will meet. We will come to this spot every day at noon.
Oh, okay, okay. You know, what I have heard is the cult's newfound influence partly comes from a powerful Hringar, aka Sverneblin, aka Deep Gnome, a powerful Hringar visitor who helped execute the recent theft. I don't know if you heard about that. However, that Hringar tried to usurp the cult, if you can believe it, upsetting the long-standing cult leaders. Opposing factions clash for control, eventually chasing out the Hringar.
I describe our gnome friend. Did she look like this?
Being that all Hringar look the same to... Oh, for fuck's sakes. All Hringar look the same to a Mitfit. Sure.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell us more about what the object was that was stolen?
I don't know. They haven't showed it to me yet. But I think it's something to do with the upcoming ritual.
Ooh, can you tell us about the ritual?
No, because they haven't told me yet. They're going to tell me when and where, but they haven't told me yet. Because I guess they think I'd give it away.
You would never do that.
I know.
Where are the other members of the cult that we can talk to them now?
I don't know.
You don't know where any of the other members are?
No. But they will. They told me they'll contact me when it's time to do the ritual. They'll tell me where to go.
I think we got everything we can from this guy.
Yeah, I'd like to get out of here before the cops come and arrest us for killing people.
Where does he think the gnome ran off to when he was running after the little overthrow attempt?
He doesn't know anymore. I don't know how else to try to roleplay this.
Like you did.
Okay,
All right,
good.
buddy. You let us know and we'll be by your side, maybe.
All right.
I agree with Sten. Everybody scatter.
All right. Let's take a break, shall we?
Okie dokie.
Let's take a break. 5 minutes.
I'm gonna reboot.
All right.
Okay. So you dealt with the mighty Mitflit.
I liked how most of that was handled.
So what are you heading to now?
He was the only one that we knew about, apparently. Wander around town, see if we can pick up any more rumors. I don't
I was
really
going to
have.
say, see if we pick up any rumors about ourselves and that what just happened.
I was gonna say it might be better to like vibe for a day.
Lie low for a bit. I'm good with that.
And
So you're heading back to bottom feeders?
We're going to try to take any tales that we may have developed, other than the natural one I come with.
Um,
Someone might be following us. I want to try to make sure that we're not followed.
okay, make a perception check.
I'd also like to do that. If that's okay.
Okay. So you definitely see a sprite. It's Petro that sees it, apparently. Sees a sprite that notices you and starts heading straight towards you.
I let everyone know, but keep walking so that they catch up to us in a slightly less public area.
Okay, so you
Hopefully
try to
not
go
all the way back at home.
down an alley.
There's no
As a reminder,
alleys.
there's not really any alleys, right? It's a bunch of stalagmites with like.
Good point. Then yeah, we can continue to the end so they can follow us in there.
Okay.
They'll follow us in there.
Oh,
No?
the sprite's going to catch up to you. So.
Yeah, Sprite's gonna catch us. They move like triple our speed.
Oh, you're running?
No, I'm going to let the sprite catch up. They might run, but I'm going to let the sprite catch up.
Okay.
Yeah.
The sprite comes up and says, "Ah, yes. The queen knows of your search for the cult, and you're invited to her palace if you wish the queen's wisdom and favor." It bows and then flies away.
All right. Well, we now have a direction to go. Do we want to go see the queen? I think we should.
I would agree with that. I'm also pretty curious to see how this goes.
So you head to the center palace? Is that what I understand?
That is correct.
Hey, you're not flying there, so... Yeah, because Queen Philogarma resides in the palace built in the central stalactite. A pair of red-capped guards escort you in when you get there, muttering cheerfully that they hope that you somehow offend the queen and die horribly for everyone's amusement.
If we do, I hope you get to bathe in our blood.
The throne room's ceiling sparkles with incandescent stars, crisscrossed by scintillating auroras, resembling an Arctic night's sky. Red-capped guards snap to attention, gripping polearms with restricted malice. Courtiers, ranging from sprites and gremlins to centaurs and elementals, converse along either sides of the hall, with countless sprites clamoring and flittering among the columns. An eerie, beautiful a nymph sits confidently on the throne. Picture. Her skin almost blends into the stone, yet her eyes glow with fierce intensity. She beckons for you to approach. Welcome to my ethereal court, strangers. I am Philogarma, queen of the endless gulf. Approach and speak. Befitting attire. Boom. Tux.
Alan approach.
I'll let the
Hello.
bard speak.
Hello, our queen, Philogarma. Garma. How are you this day?
So I'm interested in what you guys are looking for.
Glance at my friends and honestly, we're pretty sure that cult who are enemy of yours has some information that we've been trying to chase down, and we just trying to find them to get what we need so we can return back to our homes.
With a mention of the cults, nearby courtiers fall silent. A wave of muted panic spreads across the hall. Philogarma leans back, glances at the gathered courtiers, and remarks, "Oh, the pesky cult. Just the thought of them brings a tear to my eye." The courtiers, knowing how infectiously painful a lampad's weeping can be, need no further encouragement. Virtually everyone bows and makes excuses to leave, nearly crushing each other as they flee. Even the guards position themselves as far from the throne as possible. The queen nods. Now I can talk a little more openly. Some years ago, the Avernal worm rampaged here. I chased it away, though not quickly enough for my fickle followers' liking. That worm inspired an inept resistance movement that I quashed. Even so, this cult of the cave worm persists. They recently stole from my palace with outside help. The success has reinvigorated them to concoct a new wave of hapless plots. You are free to investigate further and learn what you will. Yet perhaps you have greater ambitions as agents of my vengeance. My desire is that the cult leaders be punished, my property returned, and my curiosity about their activities sated in that order.
We will do your bidding as best we can.
Of course, we don't know.
Poke bard.
You're good. I was just agreeing. Going, yeah, those seem like tasks that we should hopefully be up to measure for. We have heard of your property was stolen, but not enough that we would be able to identify if we see it though.
It's a map. It's a magical map that shows you, well, where anyone has gone. So if you focus the map on a particular person, you'll see all the different areas they've already been.
Huh. I could see why that would be useful. Well, that does
Would
yeah,
be
that
useful
does-
to us.
So I believe there's a mitflit that's going to get you into the cult.
That's
think
what
So he
says.
says. Hopefully. What can you tell us about the leadership of the cult? Do they have any special abilities we should be wary of?
I don't know. Unfortunately, since I've smited them last, they have new leadership, and I don't know what that leadership is. My own minions are ill-suited to infiltrate them.
Then we are glad to
Look at
help
the red
wherever
caps. Oh yeah, I can see why.
Well, I look at my friends. Like, yeah, anyone else have any other important questions we might need to know the answers to?
I'm pretty good.
Okay. Well, then she is actually going to give one of you her favor. Unfortunately, it's really kind of annoying. Maybe I have to put this down. Because even though the queen doesn't have the stats of the Lampard, which is really annoying, especially since they're supposed to give a favor. That's not the right creature. God damn it. So a lamphead is, I guess it's a lamphead. It's not just a regular lamphead. Lamphead queen. That's better. Okay, so because she actually has an ability that she can give one of you, and it actually, I looked before, and it actually has an inspiration that she can give. So let me put Petro down there. Put the inspiration on you. Does that seem to work? Excellent. So this is the inspiration. So you get a +1 status bonus in all war checks, crafting checks, things like that. And you're escorted out of the palace.
That went well.
Are the guards that are escorting us the same ones that were in the room with us?
Yeah, the two red caps that were by the door that would look extremely fearful.
Great. As we're walking out, I tell them, in case any cult members are looking on, like, you can shove us out and yell at us to help so they don't get suspicious.
Oh, yeah, okay. Get out of here, you filthy dwarf. Dwarf.
Lost our lives.
And don't come back. Unless you have cheese.
All right.
Well, that could have went worse.
Yep.
I'm surprised Taargick kept his mouth shut. I was waiting for a fight.
We were saying, if she's a new queen, I feel like we would get rolled so fast.
I say we take the rest of the day off and meet back up with the Mephit tomorrow at noon. Hopefully he shows up.
Okay, go ahead and do a rest. I will advance it to dawn plus an hour.
Whose side are we going to take? I think worshiping a cult worm sounds cool.
Well, what are we after the worm for again? For the High Mountain King's quest, right?
I pay for another 2 days at the inn.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like this map might also be an alternative way of getting there.
Well, if we could use it to determine where the Sky King has been, we might be able to find his tomb with it.
That was my thought. Or the worm, worst case.
Yeah, but I can turn into a giant worm later. That sounds cool.
All right. Around noonish, we'll make sure we're where we told the Nephit we would be.
Okay. So noon. Okay, I'll advance it to noon. Yes, Yakazak is there. He's quite excited.
Hello, my friend.
I've received the invitation. It's in a cave outside the city, and you should come with me.
Okay, we'll go with your friend.
Okay. You head outside the city.
Yeah, I'm looking for the obvious signs that we're walking into a trap, because we're walking into a trap.
You're heading
Undoubted.
out. The cave is a knot of descending tunnels that intersect, eventually opening to a larger space, intersected with pools, stalagmites, and crevasses. At the far end, the water runoff drains into an underground lake. Nearby, accumulated minerals have created a natural stage with slick terraces that mimic stairs up on either side. The cult has set up its ritual on the stage, and a throng of fae surround it, talking excitedly. Okay, this is another influence thing, where you have 4 rounds of 15 minutes each to navigate this cult. So let me just take a look to see if, can I get you in the ritual cave first? Let me just double check. No, it's not really a good spot yet. So I'll just keep you here, but I will do a go ahead. Oh, that's terrible. I guess it'll work enough. It'll work enough. I'll put you guys in initiative. Please use society.
Society?
Or your initiative. So
Roger.
Toggle the encounter tracker. So when you've changed it to society, go ahead and roll for initiative. You know, it's weird that it's called initiative. In today's world, initiative means something completely different than in 1975 when they made it up.
If you take initiative.
Yeah, exactly. So shouldn't it be roll for turn order?
Yeah, because that's really what you're doing.
Yeah.
Readiness is a good one too.
Roll for readiness.
Supposed to be ready in action.
Okay.
Combat begins.
So right now you can't make it to the like where the leaders and stuff are. So it's just a crowd at this point.
Okay.
So with discovery of what influences the crowd is perception, religion, or society. Again, you don't have to discover. You can just pick a skill and roll it. Society. Okay, there's a society check.
Thank you. Oh, right. Gotta select me. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. It still won't let me click for some reason, but I know how to fix that.
If I click on you and click on society, Interesting. Doesn't work.
Uh,
Whatever. Just roll a society check.
Yeah, doing it right now.
Okay, that is a success. You've learned that deception can influence the crowd.
I let the party know. Lie to them. Say you're supposed to be on the stage. Oh my god, I got all the hero points.
Is that it?
Sorry. I didn't realize I hadn't pushed it.
All right. What's Maldurin doing?
I am no good at diplomacy, so I'll try to discover with a society roll.
Society. There you go. You don't learn anything.
This ain't my kind of gathering.
Fagin.
I'll try perception.
Perception for discovery?
Yeah.
Okay. You also learn that occultism will help influence the crowd. I know that's a shock. Petro.
I am gonna help us progress through we're progressing through as a group, right? Like normal.
I'm
It's a
sorry.
bad question. I'm gonna do deception, telling everyone, sorry, we're just trying to get back to our spot. We had to go to the.
Okay, there's the deception roll to try to influence them. Okay, you've learned 1 point. You have 1 point of influence with the crowd. Bolin.
I'm gonna try and lie my way in and say I've been out on a different mission, so they haven't seen me. So yeah, deception.
Critical success. You have gotten 3 points. With 2 points, you learn that the cult leaders began some cave worm ritual, which involves the crowd chanting. The ritual leaders stopped partway through, and they want to know if, did something go wrong? There's a rumor that they'll restart soon. So now, with Boland's success getting enough points with the crowd, you guys can actually learn more about the ritual of the worm. Same thing, discovery and influence. It's kind of weird that they're doing it this way, but they are. So you can still continue working on the crowd if you wish, but now you can also work on the actual ritual. So round 2, Sten.
Do we know what skills we would need? Is it the same skills for the ritual or the crowd? Or
No.
do we need new ones to learn new ones for the ritual?
New ones for the ritual. The discovery of the ritual is nature, occultism, or perception.
Occultism to determine what influences.
Okay.
Hey, I can roll that one.
Fail. You don't learn anything. Maldurin. Terry.
Oh, sorry, hitting the wrong button. I don't know much about this society, but I know quite a bit about caves and cave lore. Can I use cave lore to try to figure out something about this ritual?
No. You can try to use the only discovery checks about the ritual is nature, occultism, and perception. You can wing it and try to do an influence on cave lore if you wish, and just hope that that's one of the skills you need.
We only got 4 rounds.
Correct.
All right, we'll do nature.
Nature for discovery of the ritual of the worm, is this correct?
Yes, please, nature.
Okay, you've learned 2 things that will influence the ritual. Occultism, I know that's shocking, and nature. Pagan.
I'll try nature to influence the ritual.
All right, here's a nature check to influence the ritual.
Blind.
Okay, so you learn, you got 1 point, and 1 point is what you need for the first piece of information. You've learned that what they got was called an everywhen map, a potent relic stolen from Queen Philogarma. Once attuned to a creature, and it's recently been attuned to the Averill worm, the map can display a tangle of the many paths the creature has traveled. Petro.
I'm going to use occultism to learn more about the ritual.
Okay, for influence, right? Because you can use occultism discovery as well. Okay.
That one.
No points. Bowler.
We have one influence on each, right? The crowd and the
No.
ritual.
You have 3
3 and 1.
influence on the crowd, 1 on the ritual. It's still Bullet's turn, even though it advanced for some reason.
I did not click enter.
I don't know why. Well, I'll just leave it as is. And Maldurin has like 3 icons on now, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, how does that happen? Do I just delete them off, or
Just don't touch anything. That's probably the best. I'll remove them later.
I guess I'll try occultism to try and influence the ritual.
Occultism to influence the ritual. There it is. Success! You've gotten 2 points for the ritual. No new information. Round 3, Sten.
Same occultism influence ritual.
Okay. You failed at influencing. Maldurin.
nature influence ritual?
There's the nature check. Critical success. You're at 4 points, which is the most you can get for the worm ritual. You've adjusted the ritual sufficiently that it will backfire spectacularly in one of several ways. It can cause an explosion that deals 10d6 fire damage to the leader, which would make the leader enfeebled 2 for an hour, or it can animate her cloak, which would tangle the leader's limbs and make her clumsy until she escapes. So you don't have to make that decision now, but you can. You've influenced the ritual because remember that it screwed up and they're trying to figure out a way to redo it. But now you've influenced it, so you can do one of those two things: either explode or tie up the leader. By the way, the leader, Viviv, is a female leprechaun.
Oh, it's the daughter of the male leprechaun from the inn.
Granddaughter, but okay.
Granddaughter.
Pagan. So you've done all you can for the ritual. You can still continue to influence the crowd. Currently, you have 3 points in the crowd. You know that deception and occultism works, and you know that perception, religion, and society you can use to discover new skills to influence them.
I would do perception again to discover new skills.
All right. You don't learn anything new. Petro.
Deception to influence the crowd once more.
Deception. All right. You're at 4 points now. Exactly what the ritual should achieve has spread by word of mouth, changing with each telling. Consensus is that the ritual will contact and summon the Avernal worm to the Court of Ether. Cultists speculate that this would destroy Queen Philogarma, cause cause the cave worm to shower its followers with gifts, or both.
Wow, they have no idea.
The gift of eternal death.
Bolin.
Possibly, I guess I'll try to continue to influence the crowd with deception.
With deception. Again, it skipped past you again. I don't know why. I hit next and then it just skips you. Oh. You do not influence. Round 4. Last round. Stem.
Influence the crowd with occultism, please.
And there you go.
Thank you. Maybe I'll make a roll once.
Maybe. Not today.
Wait, I'm going to use a hero point.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Reroll. I got 3. That any better?
Yes. You got to 5. Maldurin.
I will use perception to try to figure out something my remaining teammates can use.
Okay, there's a perception roll for discovery. That is a success. You've also learned acrobatics to weave through the crowd. Will help. Bacon.
I will try acrobatics.
All right, here is the acrobatics. No dice. Petro.
We're going to continue deceiving the crowd.
Okay, here's your deception. Critical success. Well, it only goes up to 6 points. So you have made an impression. You can choose either to instill doubt in some of the cultists or convince some cultists to view you as authorities.
Respect my authority.
So that is something that you can choose. Well, you know what? It's the end now. You've done it. You're going to have to choose these 2 things now.
I say cloak, because we don't want to kill the daughter if we can avoid it. Or granddaughter, sorry. And maybe authority? That's my 2 cents.
I like authority.
I like it. Yep.
I just want to swing my axe, so you tell me what to do.
Don't kill people.
Some people deserve to die.
Death isn't always the answer.
Okay. After the hour.
She's got an awesome hat.
Of course she has an awesome hat. Vivive restarts the ritual. The ritual, she does the ritual, of course, it kind of falls short of what was supposed to happen. I believe it is, makes her cloak, kind of, which that gives her clumsy 2 until she escapes. Realizing that she's been betrayed, she accuses you of treachery and hefts her club, not giving up without a fight. The crowd is actually reduced. How much is it reduced by? Check what you guys did.
Respecting our authority.
Respect your authority. It actually reduces their hit points. So let me reduce their hit points.
Please remember, we don't have to kill everyone.
If they attack.
I heard fireball the cult.
Not just the men.
The women and children, too.
I've done this in a different game.
Okay, roll for turnover. Turnover.
We're downsizing.
Roll the 4 every initiative. This is awesome. Or turnover. My bad.
Turnover.
Are we supposed to switch back to perception for this?
Yes, please.
Yes.
If you haven't, well, I guess you could totally use society, I guess. Okay, I
It
am
seems
going.
appropriate, actually.
It is actually kind of appropriate. Okay, I am going to refresh because things are going to slow down here.
All right, guys, what do you want me to do? They're going to attack us. We need to save the granddaughter.
Just knock her out. Hit her with the broadside of the axe.
Well, I do have a warhammer. I can pull that out and bludgeon her a little bit.
Mechanically, it's both just a -2 to your attack roll to do non-lethal damage.
2, I thought it was 4.
-2.
Is it?
Okay.
It's -2.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll just do non-lethal with the axe then.
I'm just going to read the script before I start it one more time.
Oh no, the fighter's gonna only have an attack bonus of a normal straight universal character.
Most of they did scatter, not wanting to, and something's happening. Like the Queen's soldiers have, they kind of followed you, right? So they are coming in to attack off of the combat map here. They're on the other side.
Okay.
The Everywhere map is just sitting over here. It was part of the ritual. The Everywhen map.
Petra, you
Okay.
should just run and steal the map.
Yeah, Petro, grab the map. I'll knock her out. And
It is your turn.
The youngins.
Cult troop goes first. Okay. It's kind of weird how they did the token. I don't mind it, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool.
They're going to use Wild Swing. 3 actions to Wild Swing, which means that Fagin and Sten, who's the only people within reach, I believe. Yep. Will have to make basic reflex saves.
Pretty good at reflex saves.
Okay. That's so far one. Oh, it's both successes. So that is basic, so it is half damage.
Okay.
So here is the damage. And being that they're red caps, they also damage themselves because they're red caps. A lot of them in there. And so they also injure themselves 5 points damage. Petro.
I'm gonna run up here. I think I have the speed for that. I'm so fast, y'all. Then I am gonna take the map.
Okay, that's an action.
Yep. And then I am gonna sing for my friends. We're gonna sing "We Didn't Start the Fire."
Has it
will be
always
your
been
turn
burning
next.
since the world's been turning?
I'm gonna try slow.
Okay, on Viviev.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a success, which means she is slowed 1 for a round.
And then I'm gonna stride over here.
It's your turn.
Right, she only has 2 actions left. She is going to, let me see, do I have anything good? Wow, those are terrible spells. Oh my god, leprechauns are awful. Well, I have to do this. I can't help it. I mean, I'm a leprechaun. How do I not do this?
Steal money. Ooh, color spray.
It's a rainbow of colors. So, but the pagan does have a reactive strike.
Yeah, I'll make this non-lethal.
Taste my lucky charms.
But I haven't shifted yet, so it's going to be pretty weak.
Okay. Remember the -2 circumstance for doing non-lethal.
Yeah.
That's a good roll, but this time target the enemy and try again.
Fists are inherently non-lethal.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They have non-lethal trait.
That's a hit. 9 points of non-lethal damage, but the spell does go off, which is a pretty little cone. Does not include self, enemies, target. Interesting how it does all that, even though it doesn't really matter. So it is a will save for both Maldurin and Fagin.
I didn't see it.
If you scroll up to color spray, there will be a will save underneath it. Okay, critical success on both of you, so which means it didn't do anything other than look pretty, which is totally what a leprechaun should do.
Yep.
So then that slowed effect is gone, because it was only lasted for 1 round. Sten.
Let's see if anything has attacks of opportunity, shall we?
No.
All right. You are my friend, and you should clap for me because I'm amazing.
Roaring applause. I fail, which means I am slowed 1.
Yep.
Cannot use reactions. And that clapping, I believe,
Provokes
provokes
it's a
an attack
manipulate.
of opportunity when it's her turn to do that. And, well.
Sorry. Yay!
I'm gonna try my new slam down.
New slam down. Okay.
And if I read it right, I do 2 attacks and then roll a trip.
You make an attack. 1 attack. If it hits and deals damage, then you can attempt an athletics check to trip.
Yeah, no map on the trip though. That's the plus.
Yep.
That's the advantage over just attacking and then just tripping.
If you're wielding a 2-handed melee weapon, you can ignore the trip requirement. You have a hand free.
Oh,
All right,
well,
so that's a miss. So nothing.
That should be the end of my turn. That was a 2-action move, and I moved to her.
Yep.
Sounds right.
It would have been a great finish, but it didn't happen.
It would have, especially with her being slowed, because that's an extra action for her to stand up too.
I'm gonna dogpile.
They'll say,
And-
"Hey, Petro, you can handle the swarm, right?"
I can blind him.
See what I can learn about.
Leprechauns?
Yep.
They're magically delicious.
Mmm.
Oh, I didn't get the pop-up. That's
Cannibalism.
weird.
No pop-up?
Didn't get my. I didn't get my usual pop up.
Want to try it again then, please? Because it looks like it did all the things. It looked like it applied the stuff. Personal antithesis. Yep, it applied all the effects. Put it on
Did
you
I get
as
a
well.
failure by any chance?
It was a fail, yeah.
Okay, so it did what it's supposed to automatically.
It worked
Cool.
as intended.
Yep. And I'll swing.
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm
worried about
playing
non-lethal damage yet because of rules, apparently.
Playing a couple games, it works very well.
Oh, I see. I had the invisible thing so selected from the roleplay stuff before. Whoops.
Oh, okay, yep. Okay, 16 damage. It applied properly.
Sweet. That's it for me.
And for your personal fizz, it is obviously weak to milk. I'm going to move over here.
Yep. Milk. My weapon turned to milk, so hit it with that.
They are going to do wild swings. So Bolin, Petro, and Fagin are going to have to make reflex saves.
Does she have to make one too?
No, they choose not to attack her.
I don't know if it was so wild that they.
Yeah, no. Okay, all of you succeed, which means all of you take half damage. This was a 2-action one, so here's the. So each of you take half of that. And the crowd itself, because it's bloodlusted, will also take some damage. Petro.
Trying to. I don't actually think the thing I was going to do will work on them because they're giving us a reflex save and Dazzle won't impact.
Correct. Dazzle won't do shit.
Yeah. Well,
Nor
then,
should
I
it,
will.
really. It's a crowd. You could dazzle one person and it won't do a thing.
Well, it's an AOE Dazzle, but the way they're attacking, it won't interact with Dazzle at all anyway. Well, then we're going to continue singing, and don't know if it'll work, but I know Cold Iron works on Faye, and that's close enough. Go Needle Dart.
Okay.
Clearly, it needed to be melt damage,
Make
not
ready.
Cold Iron.
Your turn comes.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, I know. It should have been cold milk.
I just saw that.
Oops.
Does anybody know, like, if animal forms can do non-lethal damage without penalty, or do they take the penalty?
They usually take the penalty unless their attack actually has the non-lethal trait.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Untamed Form and turn into a cat. And I'm gonna last action attack her non-lethal. That's 2.
That's a hit.
It's your turn.
All right. She uses an action to clap her hands, which is a manipulate action.
I'll attack her non-lethally.
Same. Oh, wait. And then attack.
I will take my reaction also.
My bad.
This is one of my favorite spells.
Let me scroll up to Fagin's first. Okay.
This was a bad day for her.
Durans. Okay,
Huh,
she has
I guess
been
I don't need my reaction.
knocked unconscious. And that's it for her.
Well, that's a thing. I'm not going to continue concentrating on making her clap. I just don't
Okay.
see the point.
Tie her up, then.
I'm going to reposition her to there.
Okay, she is already kind of tied up, so to speak, in her cloak.
Yeah. Since her cloak is already kind of tying her up, I'm going to take my last 2 actions to help secure her securely.
Okay,
For lack of a
secure
better
her
term.
securely. Got it.
I'm keeping an eye on the rabble-rousing Fae. I will move up.
Come out.
And if they're still attacking, I'm going to...
I'm sorry, you're doing it ready? I don't understand what you're doing. You tell me in game terms what you're doing?
Yep, I moved 1 action. And then my second action is going to be attack the crowd of attacking people.
Okay.
If their behavior hasn't changed since we took down their leader, I'm going to continue to attack and defend my friend.
So is it then again? Is this like a ready action to see if they're attacking, or what are you? Are you just attacking, or what are you doing?
No, if I will take a turn to look and survey the crowd to see if they have changed their disposition.
So
If
you're
they
doing.
have not, my third action will be to attack.
Nope, that's not quite how that works. That's not how the game works. So what you could do is ready an action. It takes 2 actions to ready 1 action. It takes your reaction to do that action. And you could say, if the crowd attacks, then I will hit them. Or you can just hit them.
No, I like the way you explained that rule to me. I'm sorry, I was not aware of that. So
Okay.
I will do with that, and if the crowd attacks, I will respond.
Okay.
It will be your turn next.
Is it possible to demoralize a troop? Would I know that?
Believe so. Am I
Okay.
wrong? Let me just double check. Troops. I'm pretty sure you can demoralize a troop.
Sweet. That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to say your leader's dead. Didn't roll.
Well, you have to click on it. In a demoralize, there's an intimidation macro.
Oh, I see. Cool.
Pretty good roll.
That's a success. It automatically put the frightened 1 on there.
I'm hoping that's going to make them run away as a result, but I'm also going to see if I can exploit vulnerability on them. Nope. But I get some benefit, and then I'm gonna hit them.
Did you target the creature? Didn't look like you targeted the creature.
Oh, that's weird that it deselected them for some reason. I'll
It's
take it.
your turn.
Okay, so what happened now? Let me see if I can get my script up here. Something goes off somewhere in this cave and creates an earthquake. I'm going to end the encounter right now because this isn't going to matter. The earthquake happens, everything starts falling. You guys will have to make a basic reflex save.
I'm going to reroll mine before you say anything.
Oh, excellent.
Made it even worse.
I'd
Excellent.
like
Good
to re-roll
job.
mine also.
Okay.
Don't you have another hero point?
You can only do it once.
You do it once.
See, that's how you're supposed to do it.
All right, so 3 successes, 1 critical success. So Melder doesn't take any damage, but and then
I
1
take
takes
double.
So it's only a little bit of damage.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
So 3 of you take half, 1 of you take lots. Okay, so
That
the
should be
cave-in
dying.
is
2.
the cave-in is continuing. So each of you can do 1 action or 1 activity. Sorry, you can choose to flee as your 1 activity, which gives you a +4 on the next save. You could also recover Vive's gear if you want, or grab a hold of Sten.
Can they grab a hold of the NPC? She's only unconscious.
And wrapped up. I hate to say it, but it's not in the story. Because if you do actually rescue her, I don't know what to do.
So after all our careful efforts to make sure.
Well, no, that part matters later on in the story, but actually taking her with you, they didn't account for that.
So during the first earthquake, her body
she
shifted
stumbled
away
off the
and
edge.
is no longer.
There you go.
Yep, got
so
it.
Maldurin will carry Sten. Excellent. So again, you'll have to make a reflex save. If you chose to only just escape, you get a +4 circumstance bonus on this check. So Maldurin
Is there a
does
check
not.
to try and grab her stuff?
Okay, I'll
I
put
can
her
do
back.
it because
There's no check. You can grab her stuff and forego the +4 circumstance bonus on your reflex save.
I have the next highest reflex, so I'll grab it.
Do you want me to make that roll?
You can't. I didn't think you could you?
I can click on it. It's just I don't think it makes a difference.
I'll grab Sten.
I thought Maldurin already grabbed Sten.
Oh. I guess
so Sten, I'm sorry, Petro grabbed the stuff and didn't take the bonus, so I will flee and take the bonus.
Okay. Okay, there's some successes and there's some fails. So here is the damage.
So I just take another level of dying.
You just take another level dying, yep.
Select myself. Hit damage. Did it do it?
Okay. It looks
No,
like you got doesn't matter. So you guys managed to escape. However, the whole place is caved in, so you can't go back to which way you came. So you are stuck inside the cave, and you will have to find another way out. I'm going to put you guys over here for now. One of you has some sort of healing to give to Sten before he dies?
Yeah. Healing. Healing hands. Lay on hands.
Okay, so now you guys gain a level.
Ooh.
Oh, dang.
Here you are talking to the satyr with the juice.
That Hask or however you pronounce his name, looks dumbfounded in that picture.
Because all the fairies.
Yep. All right. Boop. Actually, just do this. Boop.
As a reminder, leveling, you do not click rest. It'll adjust your hit points and spell slots and so on, on its own. So do not rest afterwards because the story continues.
So, although I have more spell slots, I can do nothing with them. Welcome to being a wizard. But it's still pretty cool.
Again, when you're done leveling your character, just place the character onto the map so we'll know when you're finished.
Okie dokie.
Since we're spending a lot of time in caves, can I take you fish and explore?
I don't understand the question. Is there a reason that I'm supposed to say no? Is it uncommon or something?
It's rare.
No, then. No rares.
Yeah, it's a kingmaker feat.
All right.
Now, if I successfully find a weakness in a creature type, like troll, it'll work on all trolls, not just like one specific type of troll. And I don't have to reuse my ability to exploit weakness.
That's
I
pretty
could
cool.
just bash in one troll to another,
That's nice.
assuming they
Oh.
have the same weakness.
I hope the macros work for that.
Well, if I know what the weakness damage is, I'm sure you could just add the damage. But
Yeah, it's true.
I'm going to pull out my other implement in my other hand. We have a lantern now.
Good. Things will show up in color then.
What color? That's weird.
I know so many languages now.
And anything within the bright light, which is 20 foot, we have a +1 to perception checks. All of us benefit this, and we all have a +1 to any recall knowledges within the bright light, which is again 20-foot radius. Separately, during exploration, even if I'm not searching, you should be rolling a secret check to see if I find traps, haunts, or hazards, even a secret door, if it's in the bright light.
All right, so just wait for the wizard.
Sorry.
Not surprising. You're a wizard.
So have ward medic, which means that I can treat so many people at once.
Okay. Almost done. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's all right. I just had a question. On my path builder for the skill feat, it didn't have the steel skin, but when I did the browse in the VTT, it came up. Is that
Yes, so that's an archetype and a skill feat. So you, as long as the archetype you have opens you up to it, which yours does not. It's just
that's why it wasn't
yeah.
on
So you
Pathfinder
yes,
builder then.
yeah. So you can't pick steel skin because it's not part of the blessed one dedication.
Oh, okay, what? It is. All right. Dun 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 dun. I think that's everything.
All right, you're done?
Yep, I'm done.
Yeah.
Sorry for the delay.
No, again, wizards are always going to take a while.
I'm
Alright.
gonna have to change mine then from.
Well, do it on the fly here. I don't want to wait longer. This will be that one. So you guys stumbled down the running from the earthquake. You shouldn't be prone, or you can remove the prone part.
Prone removed.
And you come into this area where, you know, a path, but some creatures have, well, they kind of see you coming.
Well, that looks horrible. It looks like a million mosquitoes.
So again, put you guys right into combat. Make sure that your initiative is
Perception.
set to, well, something.
Yeah.
Something
Set to the correct thing.
appropriate.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Looks good.
It's your turn. Combat begins.
Guy who's farthest away, hey? They're swarms. So I'll put it at 1 foot up. Maybe it'll do the speed properly. Who knows? Maybe. No, it doesn't. So I know what the speed is. So that's 1 move. 2 moves goes directly in Maldurin's space. This is when I find BTT's a little annoying.
Hold down shift and put it halfway.
Oh, that's actually not bad. Does Maldurin has reactions for some reason? Why would Maldurin? Do you start with reactions?
I don't.
Is there a feat you have that? Okay.
No, the VTT is probably dumb.
Feat, but I think it don't start until my turn starts.
Yeah, that's why it's odd that it said that you had one. Anyway, it's going to do some blood draining bites, which means you get to make a reflex save. That's a success. So it is half of this. Right.
0.5 bleed.
It works. Because it's 0.5 times 1d6 bleed.
Right.
Petro.
We are gonna sing some anti-bug song. I don't know. And I'm gonna.
Raid!
I got access to a new spell because I'm a bard. Can I use it? If not, that's fine.
I don't know. How does the rules work for that? If you have
When I
access
level
to the
up,
spell
I
that
get-
you have... Yeah, but do you get the spell slots, or does it... Do you
I
get
don't know,
access to the
I still-
spell directly? I know wizards don't, but I don't know about bards.
Yeah, when I level up, I add one to my repertoire. And,
Okay,
that's
then you
it.
should have access to it.
Great. We're gonna put our burst right here, and skeleton arms are gonna grasp at them.
Okay. So can you roll for damage first, please? Oh wait, is that reflex save on their turn, or does it happen now, or remember the spell being kind of annoying?
Nope, this one is on my turn only, and when I sustain it afterwards. So here's the
Okay. Okay, so these are basic saves, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
So
I
that
decided
one
I needed a
succeeded,
decent
so it
area
takes
spell.
half damage, and it actually did the proper, weak to area, and then the other thing that they have. And that's a fail, and that takes the damage.
I'm helping.
And that stays there, if I remember right.
Yep, and then when I sustain it, I can move it.
I'm gonna stride up here. See another back there. What the hell? Always fun. We'll do a fireball.
Fireballs are always fun. Excellent. Yes. Give me the damage if you could, and then I'll roll the saves. Pop that out. Sky roll. Crit success. Sky roll. Fail. Dead. This guy. Come on, give me the thing. Oh, someone typed. Damn it. Right when I'm clicking. Success and half damage. Here we go.
It will be your turn next.
Bowling.
I'm gonna see what I can learn about these weird buzzing creatures. Everything. They're weak to area damage and splash damage. They are resistant to piercing and slashing quite a bit, and a little bit resistant to bludgeoning.
So you're
immune.
gonna
Huh?
spit on your stick?
No, the little bits of rock that make up the sharp edges of my sword are gonna like explode out when I swing.
Oh, okay. So you're doing area of effect extra damage, not splash damage from spitting on your stick.
Yes, because the area damage is way better. And when I click this, it automatically picks the better one.
Excellent.
All right. Ooh, I'm lagging all of a sudden, but
That's because it's
Here we
doing
go.
all the automations for the skill.
hit on a
You
4.
rolled a
That's
4
awesome.
and hit. Yep. Because of the courageous anthem. Wow, you rolled a 3 but got 12. In fact, does 13.
I still have an action left. I didn't have to move. Oh, I missed.
It's your turn.
Okay, that's this guy. Their flight is 30, wasn't it? Double checking.
Yep.
Yes, it is. So 25, and then he's going to have to double move to get to there. Thanks for reminding me of the shift. Appreciate that. So blood draining bites on Pagan. Here is the reflex save. That's a success. You're going to take half of this. Well done. Critical hits. Dead bugs. If you're talking, by the way, we can't hear you.
No, I wasn't. I was just silently attacking. I hate bugs. I didn't want to get any in my mouth. So then, my second turn, I'm gonna step up next to Fagin. So I'll take an action to move.
There are bugs that do that in Pathfinder.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will do my map 2 on the swarm that's on Fagin.
I just realized it did apply my mortal weakness to all of them. That's pretty awesome.
That is pretty cool. That's probably why it lagged.
Yep.
Caustic Blast.
Ooh, Caustic
right.
Blast. Both include self, neutral. Wow, that's a new thing that came up.
And useless, because it doesn't actually do any target thing. So it's a pop-up. For no
One
reason.
damage first?
It's only one of them, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
When there's more than one, I usually do, yeah, because then I can roll and apply rolling. 4 damage, and I get half. And
Which
half of
is
4 is 8. That makes sense.
I like these type of damage. And then I will do turn off this. And you know what? No, I'm just going to move a little bit. I feel brave and foolish.
It's your turn.
Okay, these are Bloodseekers. Going to move to fly to here. Then it is going to blood drain Maldurin. Maldurin can make a reflex save. Critics succeed. You don't take any damage, but then it's going to do it again. So another reflex save. All right, then you get to take this damage.
Oh no.
Oh no. Round 2.
Well, this works better if they're bigger, but I can't target them without hurting myself, so I'm gonna not sustain. I'm gonna continue to sing Oh Such Sweet Songs, and then they're okay. So now I'm gonna target the almost dead swarm and give it. Oh, it's a swarm. We're gonna try to siphon out all its vitality.
Okay, and that's the one on Mildurin.
Yes.
And I'll do double damage.
That's what they get for drinking all that blood.
All that blood. All that blood.
Tiger blood.
I will grow claws. Attack it. Oh, let me put it on myself.
We'll let you put it on yourself.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. And then claw.
Okay.
Good roll.
And another claw.
You are next.
There's only the one left. Thought there was another one hiding. Cool. Move over and try and swing at this one without hitting Fade in the face.
Once again. That is it. I'll end the encounter. You killed all the bugs. All the bugs! And there is a recent victim over there.
Oh no, I think they're dead.
It's not female.
Leprechaun? No.
Nah. Okay, good.
Leather armor in there, special if anyone wants it. It's all sneaky leather, I think.
I wear not heavy, but heavier armor. Would anybody benefit directly from that?
Cannot. I'm a fragile little dwarf.
I got my.
I'm not allowed to wear armor. It goes against my religion.
I'm just not strong enough. All of these muscles are for show and nothing else.
You don't wear armor?
No, I do. It's just studded has a strength requirement of +1, so I cannot.
Oh god, am I stronger than you? I'm stronger than you. I'm actually really strong.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I have.
Petro's got implants. They're not real.
You know, like the skinny kids who have abs and never worked for it? That's Petro.
If Fagan doesn't want, I guess put it in the box for now. The party loot.
You got it? You want to put it in there?
Yeah, I need the +3 AC of hide armor or medium armor.
That's all right. I threw it in the stash. We want to do 10 or 20 minutes for refocusing. I can throw out some treat wounds rounds.
Oh, I like the idea of treat wounds.
And every 10 minutes, I can do another lay on hands, which is 18 healing.
Oh, I'm down 39 total.
We're gonna start with me and Stan.
Yeah, you guys work on the frontliners. That's the word I'm trying to find.
So you're spending 10 minutes, I just heard? Okay.
Yep. That's me, you did.
I'm just going to heal myself, the 18.
Yep.
Same.
Well, actually, it might be more now. Because I leveled up, right? It's more.
6 is it increases on odd levels.
Oh, okay.
Do you need another 10 minutes?
Yes.
I do.
Okay. Another 10 minutes.
I will continue treating wounds on myself instead.
Can you do? Do you have continual? Oh, yep, you do.
Yes, I have.
Because I just saw my immunity go away after he did 10. Woo! Fly. That's it. I'm good. Thank you.
Another 10 minutes. Get Fagan up.
Sure.
Yeah, I could use some healing
Okay.
for
10 minutes.
There's an
Yeah,
extra
Fagin
life
is
in the
down.
party stash.
Bacon's down 50, so yeah, you 2 lay on hands, and I can treat wounds.
Yep. That's 36 from lay on hands.
Treat wounds should be enough. I guess I'll do both of us because I'm not full.
Did you want me to actually click all the spells and stuff?
No,
Or
you don't
just-
need to.
there
You
go.
just adjust it to whatever way
I
you
got
want
the
to
lay on hand.
Yay!
do. Okay. Good for you guys. You healed. You're alive. So the earthquake has made it so you can, only kind of go one way out.
Yeah.
Looking at the map, you can. It's got like stuff written all around it. It's incredibly complex, and it'll require an expert study to decipher it. So, one person is underneath a bunch of rubble, rock, and stuff. So that won't help. So you may want to go back home, and there's some people in Highhelm that may be able to help you. However, you did hear a name. I don't know if any of you guys wrote it down, but you did hear a name about a mysterious Hringar that infiltrated the cult. Sagus. I'll copy paste that name. It might be important.
That sounds like put that in your notes. It's going to be important.
So with that name, you guys could do a Society or Darklands lore check.
And you said they're like the Deep Gnome equivalent, right?
Yeah, exactly. And this is a lore check, so you can use your whatchamacallit lore. That's it.
I would like to make
Sweet.
this. Oh, there's the society. Sorry, I'm just writing down that name.
Oh, interesting. It comes up with me. So lore target is actually a creature. Let's see. Interesting. It's actually a success for Bolin. Wait,
Cool.
and no one else sees a roll. Actually,
oh,
no,
sorry.
it might be a critical success. I can't remember. No, I'm looking at critical success. So you recognize that name is of a royal sorcerer in the Hringar city of Hagegraph, personal advisor to King Ogukan himself. So I'll just kind of copy paste this. I know it has all the. It's worked properly. There we go. Oh, you guys already did that. So I'm going to show you. Go back to the Underground Roots page. And you guys can't see anything? Yes, you can.
Yep.
So this is the Court of Ether where you guys are.
Okay.
And the white, by the way, is the on your way to. And the green is on the way out because of you can't go the same route. Anyway,
Okay.
so Highhelm is here and Hagengroth is there. So you can choose to go either or, but you won't have to make a choice until you're like, how about there? So you don't have to make the choices yet, but eventually you will have to figure out whether you're going to go through to Highhelm or Hagengraf.
I guess we'll have to see how rough we're doing when it gets to that point.
And deep in your little tunnel here, you're going to have to make a survival check to figure out even how to get out of,
Can
start
we
going
all
in the
make
right
that check,
direction.
or is it
Yeah, any of
best
you
for
can make
one
it.
person? Okay.
Anybody can make that one.
I do have a compass too.
Whoop, I got lost.
All right, so Fagin can get you guys out. You do come across a lake that you're going to have to cross by swimming or flying, and then it opens up on the other side.
Before we get too super far, it's not important, but I'm going to the leprechaun. I'm going to try animal message and write him a note letting him know where we last saw his daughter.
Excellent. Unfortunately, what animal are you using? And
I have no choice but a rat.
and
That's
I
why
don't
it
know
says
if
rat only.
the rat can only there's an earthquake in the way. You're gonna have to find his way to the.
It's going to try.
Okay.
A rat should
It
be
gets
very, very good
24
at that.
hours to
Yep.
try to deliver it. So.
It's true. They're very good at that. Okay, so we'll end it here.
Okay.
Getting across the lake, you guys can swim or whatever, but we don't really have time for any combats or anything like that. But you can see on the other side, there's it's only 25 feet across the lake. So congratulations on your level and escaping the Court of Ether.
Looks like there's something special there, and I want to know what it is.
Maybe you'll find out. Maybe you'll take a detour. It took you 10 days to get from Highhelm to the Court of Ether, but being that you don't have a guide and you're going a different route this time, it's going to take a lot longer.
Okay.
So, all right. So I hope you were entertained.
Yes.
And, we'll see you guys next week.
Before we log off, Darren, are we resting before the next? Okay,
that's up to you. Sorry, that's up to you guys. But that's a decision that you guys can make next week.
More to the point, it's not guaranteed, so I'm not going to bother with anything.
Got it. All right. Have a good evening.
All right, see ya.
Bye, gang.
All right. Take care.